do forget what her name is and usually just think of her as Brad's girlfriend.
My counter argument is so she plays D&D with my Wednesday group, and she went while I was out of town.
Bro, that does suck.
So therefore, does that make her a named character since she was there when I was not?
That's true. She is, and she exists independently of you, so that does make her a person.
She went and hung out with the group while I was out of town.
That gives her points of being an actual, character in the story.
Don't fucking touch my
I'm not touching it. I'm taking a picture.
Why are you taking a
Put
picture of my
it on.
Wiggly, moist.
Put it on the table.
Bruh, stop judging me and my chicken from Friday.
I'll send that to
Brad
Maya.
agrees.
Man.
Actually, let me get a picture of you with.
No.
Him
and his
she went and
Deadpool
played
shirt.
D&D while I was out of town. Does that give her enough points to make her a name?
She's existing apart from Brad.
Jaden went and hung out with...
No. Was there a woman besides Jaden present?
Jackie is always there but does not play.
She was not playing?
Jackie was not.
Then it does not count because then she's a token female.
Damn. Shit, you right.
It means that Jade's a named character, but she's the only one.
Okay. Name.
There has to be two. There has to be two.
Holy fuck!
So she does acquire name status, yes, but she becomes a token.
So, like every single anime where it's the two main guys and then the token female third as part of the trio?
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm sorry.
So sad.
Not to you, Jaden.
I know.
Clearly, you're the protagonist as.
I'll have to let her know.
I'll have to think of something un-Brad related to talk to Jade about, so then we can figure it out.
Perfect.
How was the weather? Trickle test fast!
One of my favorite
How's
things,
the Wednesday campaign going? Don't talk about Brad. Don't say his name.
One thing that's so great that goes completely, in favor of this. So, for Thanksgiving, we did, a huge, everybody brought food and then we played D&D.
A potluck?
Kind of. All of the...
That's a potluck.
Sure. All of the girlfriends and wives also came. And when...
Wait, what?
Right? and when D&D started, the two groups kind of split off. She sat at the D&D table with all of the guys while all of the girls sat in the living room. And I just remember her
That's the nail of the coffin.
She leaned to me and then also to Tyler, and she was like, "Is it bad that I'm so glad I'm sitting here and hanging out with you guys opposed to just being on the couch?"
Okay, I want to say something and then we will move on. But I had one of my coworkers today tell me that she hates hanging out with women and she much prefers men. And I'm just like, that just really rubbed me.
Wait till she hangs out with the bears.
It's really rubbed me the wrong way for some reason. Who the fuck says that?
It is kind of weird to say it out loud. I can understand just if you naturally have those friend groups, but
keep in mind, all my coworkers are women.
Yeah, that was kind of a bitch thing to say.
I'm like, bro, who fucking cares? Hate indiscriminately. Don't hate.
That's how I live my life.
Yeah.
I hate indiscriminately.
I don't hate all of you. I hate you, and you.
I think I have the same question as you.
No, I don't have a question. I have a comment.
I have a slow
We have one female lube tech out on the floor, and
she does what?
yes, her name is Liv, and she has gone on record as saying, if we hire another girl to work up in the lube rack, she'll move back to Wash Bay because she doesn't want to work.
Is that a joke?
No, she is genuinely. She does not want to work with another girl from.
Quiz.
That's where you get into that dicey territory of is the girl sexist, or does she? At what point does she become the pick me, where she wants to be the only girl?
Can women be misogynists?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Anybody can be misogynist. But by pose that question...
Yeah, anybody can cook, anybody can be a misogynist.
That's exactly. So
that's what Ratatouille taught us.
Thank you. But I pose the question, at what point does that girl become just a pick-me girl who wants to be the only female in the room?
There's... The line for me is when it becomes sexual. I hate women because I find them annoying or because they make me insecure. Misogynist. I want to be around men because I'm a pick-me girl and I love attention. Pick-me girl.
Fair enough. I can get behind that.
Please
Do you hate other women, or do you hate other women getting attention?
That's a good point.
See, we needed a woman to wait.
Why was I asking you? Like,
as the
we
expert.
fucking rotate my
Harry,
We are
get my-
failing the Bechdel test head first.
let me take some notes here.
We are
You are
failing.
100% right.
We are running toward.
Class
we are
has
running
started.
away from the finish line.
We're almost at the point.
Please teach us some
Here.
more.
We just need to pick up the mic so we can be two dudes on a podcast talking about why women are wrong and how they should fix their problems.
See, this is the phone screen framing us in the YouTube short.
Yes,
A
we're
whole
in
lot
the
of signal
YouTube
plays
shorts,
in the background.
and then we
And
have to
I'm
have
like
the
the
no,
off-screen
we have to have the
producer.
camera in the middle,
Hey, as a woman.
Ren, fact check that for us.
and we have to have the constant cut back and forth because the camera's too small for us to be on at the same time.
Here's a Barbie YouTube clip.
You can't see Ren. She's nodding off screen. She's agreeing with us. Don't worry.
And there's the
You're
AI.
the person who like looks up everything and you say, hey, person, look this up.
It's the AI female voice though, so there's not proof that you're actually in the room with us.
It's all automated.
I think we've grown as a group today.
Learned about it
By failing the Bechdel test several times.
every day of D&D fails.
If two women talk about the Bechdel test, did they fail the Bechdel
Bechdel.
test? Oh, Bechdel.
Did we pass when Michael was here? If he was role playing as a woman?
You are a male. You're role playing as a male, so no.
True.
I mean,
That we're talking about the last campaign. Of course, this bro. I set out to make this campaign pass the fucking Bechdel test.
We made sure there was more women.
Yeah, we do have two.
Nimbus
we have
and
Nimbus
Emmy.
and Emmy.
We also had Kyrie and Robin and
the coat lady.
many villains.
Roslyn.
Oh yeah,
Game
many
explicitly
villains.
kills women.
No.
Who killed Robin?
Not me.
We did.
I know. But
Yeah.
like,
I don't remember who was the killing
who
shot.
killed Robin?
Was it Zeke? It might have been Zeke.
I think it was Zeke. I think it was Zeke.
Zeke.
Zickless.
Zekeless. Yeah. Did you remember his name was Zekeless, or were you just trying to be funny?
No, I knew it was Zickless.
Good work,
Come on,
team.
Cole remembers all the names.
We've successfully beaten sexism.
Yeah, I'll give you the final Jeopardy question to get to name every player character.
Oh, that was difficult the first time.
I think I only missed one.
I should have won that.
It was Kyrie, I think.
I think it was Kyrie. I know I missed one on that. Didn't I win it? Because
You did.
Gabe had the
Gave it half
different
points. Yeah.
I had a penalty
Do I make myself?
because I could never be appreciated fairly.
If you have
Is
whiskey,
Frosty
I bet
Wipeout
you-
Cannon?
That's brandy.
Yes.
Diet Coke.
I have another one of these two.
Diet Cock.
All right,
Like
game.
that.
So here's the deal. Are you tired of the dungeon? Yes or no?
Meh.
I'm indifferent.
I'm down to keep going if it expands on its mechanics, but if it's going to be the same mechanics that we have explored this floor,
You are
Yeah.
approaching the end of the floor.
if the next floor or the rest of the dungeon expands on or introduces new mechanics, I'm happy to go through it. If it's the same, sure, we'll figure it out.
I would like to do the one mechanic that we had discussed. I don't know if that is the next
It has
floor.
probably changed.
Okay.
I know what you're referring to, and I've changed it because this dungeon has gone through like 4 design iterations because it sucked.
I'm in the same boat as Robert, where I'm having a good time and happy to keep going. I would also am more excited for new mechanics.
I don't have any strong opinions.
Thanks. That's helpful.
I think they made reasonable points.
Stay on, asshole. That's my wife talking to me
That's rough, bud.
when I'm standing on the edge of the building.
Yeah,
Oh, I was gonna make that way more sexual.
good one, Brad.
That's why Brad has failed the Bechdel test
Yeah.
twice. Actually, 3 times. Oh, 3 against.
Damn.
On 4. That was me. Cole's probably 5, unconsciously. What?
Yeah, I
Are
agree.
you saying I hate women?
No, I'm just saying that you
Why?
are not aware that you hate women.
I live with one. Does that make my score go down or up?
I don't know.
Equal.
She is a female cat, so there's two of them, and they talk to each other regularly. So
The cat is not a named character.
Yeah, it is.
if you
He referred to it by the cat. If it had a name, he would have
right,
used it.
I refer to it by the cat because it wakes me up at 3 o'clock every morning by trying to
Its ass
claw
in your
my
face.
eyes. No, it claws my eyes out because it jumps up and I face
So
toward the outside of the
he's
bed.
intentionally misgendering the cat.
I
making him
am
misogynist.
intentionally hating on the cat whenever I have the
Or
opportunity
is he not misogynist? I guess he's just a bigot.
No, I'm just
Cat
allergic. So I like not dying via suffocation.
How do we feel about
Do I have milk? I do have milk.
you? What?
You
He's
should just have
narrating
a
it.
stronger immune system.
Cole
It's
is
too
narrating his
strong.
life right
What?
now.
Your immune system is too strong.
It's
Too reactive.
It's gotten better the longer I've been there.
Let me have this,
But-
okay?
Cole, what
No,
are you
if
having?
you ask
Milk.
her,
Cereal.
Luna is 100% a real person, and they have regular conversations for long periods of time.
Milk.
So,
Whatever the fuck. It's
Stop narrating.
The white liquid that comes out of the cow.
Which white liquid?
Female cow. Female cow.
at what point do I just accept reality and give in to the compromise?
Never.
What compromise?
We're never gonna make any fucking progress, or no one's gonna let me talk for 5
Start.
minutes uninterrupted.
Okay, fine. Cow come. Now you may begin.
Including myself, by the way. I am not
Innocent.
innocent of spiraling into tangents. How do we feel about like skipping through combats that are not?
I'm
Sure.
fine skipping the combats.
You're fine.
I'm okay with
Yeah.
that.
You're fine. You're
I'm fine with it. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if there's any mechanical way we can reasonably damage or exhaust
Yeah.
our characters to reasonable amounts for it. If I- maybe just everyone takes 15 damage and loses the spell slot.
I have a few ideas.
I'm less inclined for that because Carter's pretty low on spell slots.
Bernie, that's your fault, and you're
Oh, I
also
know.
a warlock.
No, I know. We just haven't short rested.
Okay. I think that's about it. So,
Take that back. I'm out of first level spell slots.
right. A bunch of people drank the water, the pot, the big, what do I call it? It's a bowl, but I used a fancier term for it.
The disc.
Dish.
No, I know what.
Gathering material.
Well, fuck it, it's a bowl. The big bowl! You got 3 big bowls now. They're each 10 by 10 feet. Coincidentally, the only part of the floor that you have yet to explore requires a bridge 30 feet long.
Yeah. The last thing we did was Kenji had to be babied through a lesson, right?
And then you got the dish after that.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Wait, did you or did you not?
Because we all forgot stuff.
Yeah. Kenji forgot 2. No. Yeah, I forgot 2 things.
I believe.
Oh, no, I forgot 1 thing, and I'll forget the second.
Okay. This is me clearing the smoke out of the air. Kenji, you emerge from the strange room, the one that reflects memories of the past that you've gone through of several by this point, feeling enlightened. Looking upon your past and looking at the things you've done, you see your perspective. And while you had always felt it was valid, and that opinion might not have necessarily changed, you see how you could have benefited from a certain mindset, a new perspective which you have now achieved. Coincidentally, as a benefit of this new perspective, you are also capable of seeing something that the rest cannot.
Oh, we cap.
Okay, now it's official.
You feel like your third eye's open?
Yeah.
No, I thought Nimbus had the third eye.
That's true.
Yeah.
I think it was like
right
over
here.
for me.
Is it the poor CGI from
All
Doctor
right.
Strange?
So I'm going to point to
it's
general
like
areas
the-
on map that isn't here. But we started
Boom, boom,
here
bang,
after the first
bang.
combat. We
After.
tried to bull cheese over here, but then Gabe said no, that doesn't actually work. So what we ended up doing is we chained here, combat in here, got the extra seed, chained to here, went through there, got that seed planted, got the that unlocked here, or we were able to chain back here, got in here, opened the future door, offered 4 memories. Kenji was insistent to offer 2 because Emmy couldn't choose, but we got it. So I offered the first time I'm at 25.
Carter offered the memory of his being a teacher.
Nimbus offered.
Oh, I wrote this down.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, how did I phrase it exactly?
Yeah.
It was like resentment for your crew.
Yeah, resentment for my crew.
And Emmy forgot
Ripley
being killed, right?
Yeah.
No, Ripley
Crazy.
being left behind?
Let go of her memory of Ripley's death.
Yes, okay.
And then can you repeat the phrasing for mine and Ren's?
Carter gave up his memory of his parents' work and his own motivation for teaching. Nimbus let go of some of her grudge against the Meridian. Kendrick released a false memory induced by the lightness of his father approving of it.
Yeah, and then I offered to the future door, or no, the past door, the memory of me being 25, but transitioned into the life lesson.
Yes.
That's it.
I think so.
Then you got a bowl.
Then we got another
We
bowl.
have a bowl. And now with 3 bowls, we can now chain throughout the rest of the floor.
Yes, which I'm not going to draw because
I
it's
know what
linear
it's
from
like.
this point on.
So actually,
I cannot describe the scene until the dungeon music starts playing.
By law.
This
it's
song is
required.
much too peaceful for a dungeon.
This song is much too peaceful for a dungeon. Where the fuck is it? Oh, there it is. Who has the 3 bowls?
I have one.
I'd probably have one. Because this is the Stars team, right?
Yes.
Sure.
I believe it was the Stars team.
Well, both bowls are present in both realities, so anyone can hold any.
Yes.
Because I know 25 was throwing one around in the Stones team.
Yeah.
And I know Kenji was doing one for the Stars team.
Doesn't matter. Anyone can move the bowls, right? It doesn't-
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're magic.
Alright. So, Kenji 25, Carter's in?
Well, because are we all able to regroup at
Who's all?
both
Both
parties?
teams.
You are in separate time streams.
Yeah, are we
Right.
like same location? Same
Yeah,
people?
sure.
Okay. Because we were going to.
Here.
That's where we went there last, and we were heading up to this door, right, with the 2
We'd
seats.
already done it, I'm pretty
We
sure.
did.
All you have left to do is one little door and then everything that the arrows are pointing to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Most of which was optional.
Do we want to do the little door next then?
Sure.
So yes, we wouldn't know the optional of the further travel because our initial objective outside of the bowls was figuring out a way to get both seeds up to this door. So yeah, I'd say we try to get both full parties to that door.
You go into the little door. You have the distinct feeling of something flying past your face and then disappearing in the distance. Almost as if something just flew over your head.
My
The door
reflexes
opens
are
without
ticking.
any contest.
We did it.
Inside, there is, or in the past or in the future.
We would be
Pick one.
past. Right?
Past. And then do we want to be stars?
Yeah, sure.
Inside, there is a cleanly chiseled room made of water-like, glass-like water. Raised up on a pedestal in the center, there is a large metal vase structure. Carved into the glass water, there are reliefs, pictures, chiseled artwork, essentially.
I will examine and try to read them.
They depict pictures of 8 objects surrounding one central object. They appear to be jagged, but smooth, shifting before your eyes.
Didn't we see some more iconography at the entrance?
Are they laid out like circularly around the pedestal?
Radially, yeah.
Radially. So yeah, like the entrance.
Yeah, because there was a gate of 5, and when we got here, and we were in the split time streams, then we saw the iconography of 8 on that first floor.
Right, and it was the 5 false chosen that went through it, right? Because that's
yeah, 'cause
when.
it was the 5 surrounding the 1, But then when we actually entered the tower or the ladder, and we started going through the bubble portals, there was the iconography of 8.
Almost like it just adapts to the number of people there.
Maybe.
It's not a set in stone, although it is literally set in stone.
It isn't. It's set in water.
Oh. Well, there's the stone bowl, the metal bar bowl. All right, let's line it up.
Line what up?
If 4 of us stand on slots 1 through 4 in the past, and the other
It's on a wall.
Yeah,
it's on
it's
a
an
wall.
image on wall. I think.
okay.
I'll radio 25. Hey, 25. You know more about this mini-ovar card stuff, right?
Yeah.
Do you know what any of this is?
Is there Menovar in the future?
It's present in both time streams.
Okay, 25 is gonna walk up and try to read it and examine it, see if he can learn anything.
It is a large hoop-like structure with a mounted base. It looks familiar.
Can I roll history to try to determine
You may.
if I remember what it is? Do I have an advantage on this by chance?
Sure.
That is good. That is going to be an 18.
It is a bubble blower
A bubble blower.
from the dungeon. But it's not mounted to any wall. Curious.
I'm going to step through it.
You walk through it, nothing happens.
Do I remember right? I had to activate. Was it channel or was it a button or was it a channeling point?
There was a lever
A lever.
for doors. And a lever for bubble blowers. But those were mounted. This one is loose.
Mm-hmm. Or can we move it independently?
Do you attempt to?
Yeah.
You lift it. It's pretty hefty, but nothing challenging for you. Those in the opposite time stream. Huh?
4-man effort for the past, 25 for the future.
25-man effort.
25-man
To
effort.
be more specific, the thing is moving on its own.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Okay, I will lift it, and nothing happens immediately when I lift it.
Nope.
I assume we can just find either a place to mount this or it is something that we can try and utilize later.
Firstly, I'm going to go and like hold it up against the radial symbols. See if like putting the circle up against the wall to fill in the loop. See if anything happens.
The surface of the water begins to ripple as you approach.
Anything else? As I get closer,
No, do you continue inserting it?
I will.
The water almost slurps out to meet it, and with a it snaps into place. It begins to shoot bubbles out of the wall, off into the distance, seemingly going nowhere, because there's no dungeon in that direction.
Am I able to remove it?
Roll athletics. No, I'm joking. Yeah, you pull it up.
Okay.
You man, what a dick move.
Unless no, that would confirm that even though there's nothing there, this is where we're supposed to go.
Can you inverse it?
Ooh, yeah, I'll flip it around and put it back in.
It is doing nothing.
It's doing nothing. Okay. While I'm doing this in the future, is it also moving in the past? Like if
It is the strangest thing. In the past, there are bubbles approaching from seemingly nowhere and going into the bubble building.
Well, that means it's destination.
what?
It means
Oh, that would. Sorry, then nothing.
Okay. I was gonna say if it's reversing, that would mean
Oh, what the hell? There has to be something so that you can understand the mechanics. Yeah, they're reversing from somewhere.
that would make me think that we could pass through and join up in the same timeline.
Okay. Kenji's gonna have a very dumb idea, real quick.
Okay.
Can you put that back in?
Yeah.
And we're gonna swap timelines real quick.
Okay.
Kenji's gonna get in a bubble blower.
You're gonna go
it's
through
going
the
away.
Through the one that I put in.
Yeah.
Okay.
How far out do you go before you reverse time?
until I can get a perspective of how far up we are up the ladder.
You appear to be 4/5 of the way up.
Alright. So once once I'm far enough away to get a perspective, I swap and I presume I come back.
Of note, even though you get very far out, you still see no end to where these bubbles are coming from.
Okay. So once he's back, and so we're back to our original orientation. In the future, I'm gonna take it off and I'm gonna go try it on a different wall.
In the same room?
Yeah. So we'll say the back wall.
It blows a bubble. Bubble.
So using our map here, if I point it this way, so it's going in the direction that we knew the other paths are going, can I see any sort of destination?
Yeah, you see the bubbles merging with the glass water walls of the distant rooms that you yet had no access to.
I think this
Can we put it to the floor and go up?
I'm gonna set it on the ceiling.
On the ceiling? Or
On the floor.
Or on the floor, I guess.
On the floor, so it's facing inwards?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Flip it.
On the floor, so it's facing downwards?
Okay, so we could go down.
Looks like it can't go against gravity. Alright.
I mean, I'm gonna try it, see if I can put it on the ceiling.
The ceiling is very high.
Damn.
Jump.
You jumping?
No, because I'm more worried about not being able to get it back down. So yeah, I'll go put it on the back wall, going towards the other rooms. I'm calling pass party. Are you guys seeing the bubbles?
Are you guys seeing this? Sorry. He's right behind me, isn't he?
So yeah, I'll call and confirm that it's going.
You see it, but it's the reverse direction.
Do you think it's worth taking?
We have bowls that can just get us both there at the exact same time. Combine bowls, right?
The bowls remain stationary when they float the floor.
Yeah.
True, but we may be able to bypass the rooms that, based on how this dungeon has been laid out previously, and you can cut me off if this is too far for 25 to make this stretch.
I always do.
Based on how the dungeon's been laid out previously, it's a lot of hitting a room and getting stonewalled there and then having to go around it somehow. Using the bowls that may take us to more like pinch points that we then have to break off from, this may be able to get us to cut straight past it.
That's why I'm saying, wouldn't it be better to keep this and then use it when we know we can get to a destination we can't currently reach. Like we just take it with us.
Oh, that's a good point.
Because we know we can reach the end of this hallway with the bowls, but if we take this, then we can't get back to it.
Am I able to kind of just like loop this over my shoulder and carry it with me?
You can carry it, yeah.
Yeah, sure. We'll try that.
Can you give me a hand with one of these bowls?
Bowl, yeah.
Me.
I get it, because he's missing a hand.
Give him a hand. Classic.
So yeah, 25 will just carry it.
Make a group row search. You're looking for rooms that you have not yet been to that are accessible via bowl travel.
Bowl.
Via bowl blossom.
So by search, do you mean it has to be investigate, or could it be perception?
Maybe either.
Okay, 12.
They used to call me in high school.
Yeah, we still do shit.
Which party? Or both parties?
Either.
15.
Do we have to do both?
Either means one or the other.
So wait, which one are we doing?
Either.
One.
I'm gonna do
I
my
pick one.
I'm gonna do my
Okay.
better one.
Then yes,
and
I guess 12.
in the past, Carter's got a
Nimbus.
27.
Right.
13
Yep.
for Alex there.
12 for Nimbus.
15. 13 to cut the ladder.
You discover one more optional room with a chest in it. Otherwise, everything is too distant to access via bowl. Unless you find some way to cheat the way that the bowls work, being that once they're full of water, they remain stationary. So there's no way to stepping stone them per se, to your knowledge. Of course, if you were clever, there may be a way around that.
Yeah. I believe we could aim the. Never mind. Okay. I'll get to that point later. Is it a treasure chest or is it like the shards of memory type thing where we
They're the
choose?
same.
Okay. Do you guys want to do that? I'm personally out of stuff I know I want. There's stuff I could get, but as far as equipment and gear, I feel pretty solid right now.
I mean, I'd always be able to use it. I'd probably get boots of speed for Carter, but it's not a necessity. We want to skip the chest. Is it too metagamey to assume there will be another combat at this chest? Because there has
It's
been.
not metagame.
We know.
That's the pattern of how they work. Your
Right.
characters would know.
It's simply their function. You fight through a memory, and you're able to access any.
Then
issues.
I'm okay without it. Like can be overruled.
I'm fine with that as well.
Alright, we're good then.
All right. I think what we can do is since the bubble blower goes in both directions, we can try and set it up to have it where the bubbles are originating from the bowl to the bubble blower, so it would empty the water out to essentially leapfrog it.
What?
Well,
I think I know what you're trying to.
okay.
trying
So
to get at.
if the bowl is full of water, i.e., stationary, right, and so we're able to walk on it.
Yeah.
I don't know if this would actually work if like the bubbles are being pulled from the source of the tower or whatever of the ladder when the bubble blower is set up. If we set it up so it is facing a bowl, and would it pull the water from that then stationary bowl and make it movable?
I see. Only one way to find out.
How have we been moving the bowls each time? Are we emptying them?
Excellent question.
Because my counter argument to the leapfrog is if 25 or Kenji's literally just taking the bowl and doing one of these to pour it out to then lift it and then re-walk with it.
I
not just
assume
leapfrog.
you have been scooping it out or drinking it.
We're very hydrated.
I would say drinking it because that's how they have worked so far. But you guys would have to. You guys would be very.
We're very hydrated.
You would be very thirsty. So we'll say scooping it out with your hands is sufficient.
So then we could just leapfrog it if we planned accordingly. Because you would only need 2.
In theory, yeah.
Everybody steps onto the one that's still working. You dump out the last one and then just leapfrog over.
Assuming that you have the dexterity to do so, synchronized with good timing.
I can rabbit hop.
I mean,
Wait, why does it not need good timing? I'm confused.
I don't think it would need good timing.
Isn't just like handing a bucket to the next person?
You're also conserving water.
Double and give it
I
to the next
see.
person.
Yeah. Because you have to pass
Guys, I can water bend.
water hand over hand above a bowl that's already full to the next one you want to go to.
I see.
If I just water bend it.
Yeah, don't you have create water? There we
I
go.
do have create water, and
Huh.
destroy water, shape water.
That's like a level spell, though, isn't it?
Shape water is not create destroy water.
Ah, I see.
Water bending is not leveled. I
You
can just
shape
do
water?
it. Of course I do.
I thought you'd create destroy water.
I have both.
No. The puzzle box has been broken open.
Prep spellcasters be like,
A spellcaster based around ice and water be like.
Okay. So here's the deal. Sorry. Music change. We'll be doing a skill challenge.
Yes, okay.
What do you mean?
I
It's just
assume,
so dramatic when you turn off the music.
I assume 25 is going to have some disadvantage for carrying this
It's a
giant
skill
metal ring.
Choose a party in the past or the future.
Not 25's party because he's
so
carrying
we'll
the
do,
giant
so we'll
ring.
do the stars and we'll put them in the future.
Remind me who's in that team again?
Carter,
Carter, Emmy, Kenji, Nimbus.
Nimby. Right.
Nimby?
Only Kenji calls her.
What is it appropriate music for basically bailing out water out of 2 very small ships over an
Born cold and winter.
You just play the sound of like fire. It's
Some
just a
sea
burning
shanties.
building.
Yeah, just put like a firefighter training video on.
Oh, this is not the right one.
That one's kind of hard though. Yeah, I was gonna say.
That's the badass mix.
No, we're not badass enough for it yet.
Oh, whatever. We'll do the fucking badass mix. Why not?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. You are
Carter.
You are.
Nimbus.
You are.
Terrified.
You are.
I'm
Emmy.
Emmy, yeah.
You stand at the precipice of one of the central rooms, staring off at the distance. Knowing that one of those rooms in the distance surely must be your ticket to ascend higher. But wondering if what you're about to risk is truly worth keeping a surprise tool that might help you later.
It's a Mamska tool. We'll save that for later.
One of you gingerly fills a bowl with water, stations it outside of the room, release it, it stays in place. In the opposite time stream, you're watching the other party do this without seeing them move, just the bowls and the water. So you get to watch painstakingly as every handful of water is lifted from one bowl and passed to the other, be it shape, water, hands, whatever method they want to use. It is.
They are both going at the same time though.
We do have 3 bowls though.
Yeah.
So we have plenty of room for people to be stationary on the 2 bowls while one is being.
You only need one bowl. They're each 10 by 10. There's only 4 people in each time stream.
Yeah.
Right.
You're not occupying the same space at the same time.
Yeah, I'm saying the second party who isn't doing this, who isn't moving water, can just stand in the middle.
Yeah.
And go along with it.
But I'm just saying, if you're watching it happen, powerless, and it is terrifying.
Yeah.
We've got the giant ring, so worst case scenario, I throw that on the floor. We have some sort of travel.
Here's the way we will do this. You will have 5 rounds of skill challenge. Maybe that's what we'll say 3. You have 10 points of water. Anytime one of you fails, you'll lose a point. You need 5 points for each bowl.
Can we generate points of water?
You may,
Alright.
with a certain spell. Okay.
Please.
At the present moment,
Sorry, I actually forgot.
I forgot.
I didn't prepare it. Nimbus says, while walking knowingly into a tower made of water. Okay. You have now stationed your 2 bulls such that they are lined in a row, facing the room you want to go to. Who is carrying the 3rd bull?
Carter can first.
Carter, you are in the front, holding the 3rd bull. Who wants to? Okay. We will say.
Actually, should I be? I probably have the lowest strength in this party.
I believe I'm the highest strength here.
What's your strength?
16? Or no, not 16. I think it's 14.
One more than me.
What's Emmy's strength?
Emmy's is low. It is 12.
Yeah, I have 10, so I have the lowest. I don't know if there's going to be a strength check to hold the bull though.
I'll hold it then.
Okay.
So I'll probably have disadvantage for it actually.
You'll also have disadvantage from moving water with your hands since you only have 1.
We'll see. I think it's probably Nimbus or Emmy, whoever is better at athletics between the 2 of you.
That was Vivaldi's Winter remixed by Dark Mook.
Solid. Alright, who's holding the bowl?
But Gabe, make sure to give credits in the video.
It's a good song.
Wait, that was pretty good.
Classic music goes hard.
Emmy or Nimbus, who's holding the bowl?
Which of you is better at athletics?
Okay.
Alright,
I have.
you're holding
Emmy.
the bowl.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yay, I love bowls.
Alright, your team DC is 70. Subtract from this, do a skill check, attack roll, leveled spells, whatever you think is appropriate.
Alright. I will use sleight of hand. I'll go first then. I'll use sleight of hand to skillfully contain water within my single hand. And cupping it in my chest like how you do in the shower.
I am going to give you disadvantage.
I think I have disadvantage on everything I'm doing here. There's nothing I can do about it.
Listen, you are on Team Nimbus. You gotta make
Yeah.
Sacrifices.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I knew what I was getting into.
Yeah.
Woo, not bad. Sleight of hand, it was okay, you said?
Yes.
In that case, it is, 18.
Good. Cole likes this one.
Am I into it?
It's so short like this.
Yeah.
Who's next? You were holding the bowl. You were doing something, I assume. Carter's also doing something.
Mm-hmm.
In the opposite time stream, someone just asked, could we just use the bubble board?
Oh goodness.
Hey, should I just
None of
use?
those are helping.
Can I use? I'm holding the bowl. Am I
Yes.
balancing the bowl?
You do have to.
Oh.
It's
okay.
not until the bowl is full of water that it remains stationary. So
Can I
you're going to
use-
have to be carrying some...
But you got a pretty
Oh, we
high
have to
one,
do
didn't you?
5?
So I don't need to do.
Yeah. But,
That'd be crazy.
we just need to beat this. So unless we're unlucky, like last time, where we rolled a 2 when we had a 3,
Well, because you got what, 18?
yeah, it was 70. It was 70. So
Oh, okay.
Can I use survival to just be skillful and balanced in picking up water and just moving it?
How does that relate to survival?
water
from,
in nature.
from practice
You know, you
of
have to
like
move water
cupping
when surviving.
cupping water out of like rivers or whatever to
The
drink
professor
from.
did this.
The survivalist aspect of the professor.
Okay.
Remember, I'm basically aiming at
The,
a
profe-
job.
the professor's getting water from his drinking fountain.
You use your
At his
flask.
college campus.
No, I use. Sorry, I'm fucking stupid. I'll use my
Yeah.
water skin to
There you go. That
transport
works.
water.
That's survival.
23.
29.
Based.
I was gonna save the water skin because I figured that might be more important later, but it's fine.
How?
So what are we traversing across? Is it just water?
A gap.
Oh, a gap. Okay.
So wait,
Inside is reading
Does
people,
Emmy still get a
right?
roll too?
Huh?
Does Emmy still get a roll?
You've not done anything yet, correct?
No.
Okay.
Do I
Wait.
need
Oh,
to?
can
Me and
Emmy help
Emmy.
us? I thought she was just holding the bowl.
She's part of the team. Holding the bowl is part of the challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She just holds the bowl first.
Do you want to roll on me? Otherwise, I can.
Ooh, can I use
No.
Oh fuck.
I already know
Can
exactly
I
what to say.
use-
No.
Can I use performance to be like, come on guys, we got this.
Cheer everybody up?
Yeah,
You may.
cool. Performance. Oh. Natural 20.
Holy crap, plus what?
Plus 0.
Woo! You do an excellent job.
Alright, use something low. It's a DC 9. Don't use a big hitter.
Great water.
Ew.
Yeah, waste create water.
Well, I was doing creating water instead of doing anything for skill challenge. Just generate points.
Yeah, probably.
Can I use Arcana to make sure I'm getting the right, balance ratio?
You may.
That is. Wait, what did I need?
9.
It doesn't matter. We still roll the dice.
Okay, I got a 3.
That's fine.
The DC is 6. Someone roll the
All right.
D100.
And who wants to bank that they will not roll a natural one
I'll
on the
do it.
D20?
Not me.
I got this
It's
one.
essentially just don't roll a natural one.
Don't roll shit. Don't roll shit. Okay,
85.
Damn!
We didn't even do anything.
Easy. Alright, well, my stress is out of the way. For the next 3 rounds, it's you fucks.
Can we bank actions and do nothing to store them for next round?
That used to be a mechanic, and I removed it because
It was too strong.
it is a fun mechanic, but it does not promote appropriate roleplay.
Damn.
Am I wrong?
Yes, I'm just gonna
No,
sit
you're
here.
right. I'm gonna agree with you.
I sit here for 6 seconds doing nothing so I can do extra things in the next 6 seconds.
Yeah,
after
exactly.
that.
Let's take a breather, man. Get ready to action surge.
Action Surge is not a roleplay mechanic. I mean, it can be, but it's not in that sense. All right, Carter, you immediately know what to do. You take out your water skin, the most appropriate water transferring device that you own, and you just of stand there for a second. You're like, can I really do this? I've only got one arm. And then Emmy's like, yeah, you can do it. You're like, of course I can do it. Emmy believes in me.
Hell yeah.
Unfortunately, Emmy is distracted by her cheering. But Nimbus, you quickly step in, tilt the bowl back
I'm
up,
doing mental math over here.
and immediately direct people as to how much water to carry.
Who needs a protractor? I've got the brain.
The professor looks at the protractor in his backpack. I don't want to hurt her feelings.
Okay. We continue. We still have 10 points of water. I don't know why. I removed that.
I'm really fucking with this music.
Question.
Classical music fucking rocks. What can I say?
Does it have to be water in the bowl?
You're just gonna
cannot
bleed yourself?
No, not bleed.
Do not.
You're gonna
piss
calm
in the
yourself?
bowl.
Sure, let's go with that.
Alright.
Do not piss in the bowl.
Here's our next round. DC 70, as always. There's a secret objective.
Uh-oh.
Doesn't the
Do
secret?
we have to
do we,
figure it
like,
out?
who detects the secret objective?
Fancy Gabe with his piggy up.
The other party.
Oh.
No.
They just tell us with the box block.
Guys!
Who has the box block?
I think it's me.
It's Nimbus and Tertius.
Nimbus, you're receiving distress calls from the other party, frantically talking about something all over each other at once.
What's going on over there?
That's the secret objective. You'll have to use your turn to recover that if you so desire.
I can do.
Probably somebody else should do that, though. If I can get mega points with one
Can
of my magic.
Can we do skill check from the other party to try and help this as well? For the secret objective specifically?
Yes, but you'll be giving up your action.
Your. I think you should use Polonius's charisma to try and calm everyone down on that side.
You think so?
Instead
of using Nimbus's magic
I have to see real quick.
on
while you
the
guys are looking.
higher one?
No piss roll.
I think I want to try the secret objective, and I think Polonius is our best shot of lowering the secret one.
I'm kind of with Robert using like persuasion or something like that. Using it as like, or performance as properly explaining what's going on throughout the chaos.
Yeah, that's fair. Persuasion is my highest skill, plus 15.
Oh yeah. I think we can go with that. We can maybe even just, if you roll high enough, we can probably just forget about it.
Forget about it.
If we lower it to like 25 or 20.
How many points do we lose if we fail the water?
1.
We lose 1
Or at least that's what Gabe said.
over what, 4 rounds?
No, we need to succeed 5 times,
Oh, okay.
but we need 10 to do anything at all. So we'll have to find a way to generate points if we lose.
Oh,
if
okay.
we miss at all. I think that's the way he described it.
Then-
He said we need 5 points for each bowl.
Okay, then I need to confirm, because if I poured out my water skin, would that count as 1 point? So it would be up to 11.
Up to him.
You good over there, bud?
Yeah, I'm trying to. I thought we had.
Also, Cole, put your Tupperware away.
I have a question.
I have really bad
So-
blisters on the back of my heels.
You probably said, and so I'm wanting to clarify, is it we need 10 points to cross fully?
You need 10 points to fill 2 bowls. 5 points of
Okay.
water fills a single.
Okay.
So it's not game over if you go under 5 points, but you have to find a way to get more water.
Okay. Having used my water skin last turn and pouring it out initially, if I don't refill it, would that gain us 1 point? So would we be at 11 right now?
You would have to find a way to refill it from a distance.
No, so like I had a full water skin when we started, and
Yeah.
last round I used the water skin.
Oh, you're saying you had a full water skin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would we be up to 11 if I don't refill the water skin after the transfer?
You would have to. Each bowl holds exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So my water skin is now full,
Yes.
and we're still at 10, and I could drain it to get us to 11.
Yes.
And
Well, no. If you dipped below 10,
If
you
we
could go
hit
back
9.
up.
Because
Okay.
we need 10 to move. We need exactly 10 to move, right?
Okay. For If we fail the water skill challenge, is that 1 point that we
We
lose?
don't know.
We don't know.
I'm not
Depends on
telling
how
you.
badly we fail, I guess.
Okay.
That would remove the tension.
Good. Fair enough. All
Can
right.
you turn off that light?
Ren, what are you thinking?
Thank you.
For what?
Do you want to try the Thelonious thing?
I think the
Do you-
Thelonious thing could work out well.
Do you
'Cause
think-
I can do a 15 persuasion?
Should we try the water first, and so Nimbus is still the trump card if we don't get it down very
Yeah,
far?
sure. Why not?
I'm fine doing that, yeah.
Not trying to tell you what to do, just asking.
I think getting both below 25 is an acceptable metric,
Yeah.
is what I'm aiming for at least.
So
Okay.
see how low you guys can get water.
Alright, I'll go first then.
Otherwise, I guess we basically flip a coin on.
Yeah.
I'm going to use Mage Hand alongside just doing it with two hands, just as more
no,
support.
No, give me that.
I don't know if I can aid you in that way.
You could use Mage Hand to aid Kenji. It's also tracking from the same total.
Okay. Then I will do that. I will move myself and then also using Mage Hand to aid Kenji.
Spellcasting check.
16.
Alright. We're at 54.
Wait, would I use my spell attack or spell check? Like modifier?
It should be the same.
This
Or,
is-
unless you're, I guess plus focus counts. But you should still be at plus 10.
It's your plus
Yeah.
attack.
I'm asking if it's plus 10 or plus 5.
It's plus attack.
Okay, so plus 10. So 16. Because the base modifier is 5, so that's why I was wanting to
How are you
confirm.
only at plus 10?
I don't know.
Do you not have a plus focus?
He's a plus 1.
I have a plus 1 focus because the revolver.
Wouldn't that be plus 11 then? Well, we're at plus 5 proficiency at this point. I'm pretty
Oh,
sure.
it is plus 11. I was
Wah,
looking.
wah.
I was looking at
I think
the
it's 53.
spell attack over here, not.
Okay.
So sorry.
Can I use an athletics check without disadvantage to try and lift the bulls and be the one that carrying those right now?
Yeah. Roll athletics. I'm not going to use advantage for this.
Alright. Thanks for the hand.
I got you.
I believe this is a. I want to say 17, but it might be 18. Yeah, 17.
So, name. Alright, we are at
No, I'm
53.
stupid. It is 18.
53 minus 18 should be 35. Emmer?
What help applying that?
Give me 1 second. I have really bad blisters on
Yeah,
my
do you want
heels.
help applying these? What
No,
I
I
said.
got it. I just need a whole book dog on my foot.
Is it your boots?
Yeah.
Damn.
They're just I'm wearing them still.
Oh, new boots.
But yeah, well, they're the new-ish boots that I bought a while ago, but I started wearing them for work.
Hmm.
And for some reason, regardless of how tight I get the ankles, I still get a little bit of movement on my heels.
Tim's, dude. They're fantastic.
I think we
I
can
love
pretty
my
safely
boots.
do you at this point. If
Okay. What are the numbers at?
35 and 50. I think you finish off at 35.
Yeah, keep working
Get
on the
the
water. I love that this is how you've been using the DM screen with the marker and everything.
Yeah, I wanted to put actual like cards and shit in there, but it's the same reason I haven't replaced the battle mats. Just anything that you can draw on is infinitely better than a complex static image.
Right. Well, and it just fits because, again, this was way too inexpensive for what it is of a DM screen.
Yeah, very useful tool.
Oh.
Kenji's low in the bullet though.
You're free to do whatever.
Have you used like sleight of hand yet or anything?
No.
Use
Use your
dex
mouth.
or acrobatics?
Yeah, use your frog mouth.
Frog
You, like, you use your tongue as a funnel.
Drink
Sleight
and,
of hand.
drink and spit.
Sleight of hand to assist in holding the bull still.
You just need to treasure water, I guess, or yeah.
How does sleight of hand help you hold a bowl?
Balancing.
Yeah.
Like,
Like when
It's only
you're
a
like,
sleight of hand.
It's like adjusting a poster on the wall. It's like. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Isn't that perception? Is your eyeball in it?
Man, because I need to get water out of the bowl.
You're carrying water from the bowl in the back to the bowl in the front.
Can I just make a constitution, like flat constitution, just to see how much of this water I can drink?
Yeah. Go ahead. I'll give you advantage on this because it's funny.
Oh. Plus my constitution, that's a 25.
Oh my god. Maybe you did not need that advantage.
I mean, if you got the first roll with that roll, anyways.
Okay.
Because he's just sick with it.
What's it gonna be, man?
For once in my life.
This is a.
No, she was making a Smiling Friends
Yeah, I was
reference.
making a very
Fuck off,
specific
Paul.
reference.
Wait,
Thank
which
you.
episode is that from?
It's from
That's when he hatches from
the new
egg.
season when the homunculus hatches from the egg.
Oh,
I need to
I'm
watch
halfway
that show.
through that season. I'm halfway through that episode.
Each episode is like, I was gonna say it's like
I
5
know.
minutes long. What do you mean you're halfway through the
Red,
episode?
Red, focus. What's it gonna be?
I started watching
TikTok
and then got distracted
attention
and stopped.
span. Okay. But as Thelonious, everyone's fighting. Everyone's guys, we gotta come together and just communicate to Nimbus.
You're gonna what? Sorry.
Come! Communicate.
All right, what check
25
is this?
starts crying
Persuasion.
because he can't.
All right, go ahead.
24.
24. Pray that is enough.
I'm satisfied with that.
Roll the D100 of doom.
It was all on my back, so I'll do it.
Ah,
Yay.
boo! I wanted a failure.
Cole, is it whiskey time?
What?
Whiskey?
I have
Whiskey
I
and
have
pep.
nicer whiskey that I.
All right. But Carter, you realize that you could be working double time if you used Mage Hand and your water skin at the same time. Duh. So you begin doing a rotation of water skin, Mage Hand, water skin, water skin, Mage Hand. Kenji, you eventually realize that you using your single hand to scoop water is kind of a futile effort.
Yeah.
So you elect to use your very immense natural strength to hold the bowl instead, even one-armed. Emmy promptly waddles off, practically tips the bowl back, slurps up all the remaining water,
I mean, just put the whole bowl in her mouth.
nudges both of you aside as she waddles towards the other bowl, and spits the rest of the water in. It is a shit ton of water. You have to go prone, keep your elbow on the surface of the other bowl just to maintain enough leverage to hold it with one hand while it fills up. As you do so, Nimbus, you have the box block as Thelonious' voice raises clear above the rest of them.
Stop fighting!
One of them calmly points out, who's the highest perception amongst the other group?
Not 25.
Maybe Thelonious? Thelonious is 20.
Thelonious is 20. Thelonious, there is a group of flying fish approaching you at a fast velocity. You're not sure if they're present in the other time stream, but if you had to put money on it, you guess that they are. So,
Okay.
you calmly tell the party to look up.
You want a glass, Fred?
Sure.
Nimbus, you kind of and there appears to be one of those electric shark things flying towards you at a very fast velocity.
Is it even swimming or is it just rocketing?
Whatever you're giving it.
It's
Streamlined.
what is the name of the Black Adam?
You
Black
want
Adam.
Yeah.
He's Black Adam towards you. Actually, you realize with a sinking
I don't
feeling,
have anything to mix it with either. I'm out of soda.
It's fine.
he's not flying towards you. He's flying towards the bowl, the empty one.
Okay, guys, we gotta move that bowl.
Okay.
Let's go, everybody! Move, move, move!
I appreciate you.
Thankfully, the flying shark would have been 110. Spotted it beforehand brings you down to 70.
Remind me
Which
next
one?
D&D session and I'll bring the moonshine. You gotta try it.
I mean, I've had apple pie moonshine before, and it's good.
No, it's the sour watermelon.
Oh.
The apple pie is good, but the sour watermelon is what you need to try.
So far, your hand-over-hand of water assembly line has worked perfectly, but as Nicholas so helpfully pointed out, there is a threat approaching fast from above.
I'm going to do a fucking high jump and just try and kick that shark with a soaring axe kick just fucking away.
You're using a soaring axe kick?
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
Add a +1 to your attack.
Sure. I'm kind of trying to do the thing where it's kind of wall jump too, because I'm trying to. It's not. No, hold on. I can't even argue that. But
You're wall jumping off
the floor.
the floor.
But I'm trying to do the thing where if you hit a shark's nose, you'll scare it off.
Presumably.
Thank you, sir.
I was gonna say, Robert, I have glacial tail if you want one of those.
Okay, that is a 33.
Wow.
Or no?
That's pretty good.
Yes, 33. Sorry, what's the sequel?
I have a glacial tail if you want one of those.
Sure.
You gonna try this?
Sure.
Literally the drink of choice that I've been drinking for the last 9 months.
Mine is still
Old
apple
man ass
crown.
taste.
Apple crown
I am an old man.
is my favorite whiskey.
Kenji is no longer holding the bowl.
Okay.
Kenji?
Maybe I should have gone and hit the shark with the ball.
You should have let me attack the shark instead.
It's a little strong.
That's fine.
There you go. I mean, you drank a blueberry one of those at the
Yeah.
arcade
I know.
bar. They're not too bad.
I just gotta trim my nails today.
I do not have
I trimmed
anything
mine
to
way too
hold the
short.
bowl with.
I got it. Oh.
Your hands? Huh?
Low strength score. I have the lowest
Okay.
strength score
I have to,
collectively
like, be
of the
really
party.
careful about not cutting them too short, because then I can't do anything at work.
So, Kenji's no longer holding the bowl. Kenji is no longer holding the bowl. He attacked the shark. I have the lowest strength score in the party.
A second bowl has hit the tower.
A second bowl has hit the tower.
The second bowl is falling into the abyss.
Carter is coming to Emmy with the proposition of please hold the bowl.
Give me the bowl.
Trade offer. Hold the bowl, don't die.
You hold the bowl, you don't die.
Give me the bowl.
And then
You got the bowl. Hallelujah.
can I make the
Sound like
argument
that South
of
Baptist preacher.
using my say insight for the best possible way to be like transferring the water more efficiently while not being concerned about the shark, knowing that my team can cover it.
Trusting that your team might be able to cover it. The
Trusting-
outcome is yet undecided.
Trusting that they will is what I is
It's very
the,
optimistic.
it's
Yes,
the
you may.
argument Carter's trying to use. Perfect. 28.
Alright.
18 plus 10, because insight and perception are
42.
and survival are all plus 10. It's proficiency, go burn.
Alright, shebang gang. We got Ren and Emra. Which one do you have to move?
What should I do?
It's probably good if both of us hit one of them. Right?
Or you could just ensure
What is the last number?
Success.
Is that a 42?
by doubling up.
42 and 37, and there's a
I'm
shark flying
If
at
we
the
succeed on
bowl.
the shark, we better be able to ride it.
Gabe and
holding
Ab
the-
reveal.
Gabe trying to show off.
I'm hot. It's
Gabe be
like,
like,
Yeah, you
oh!
I'm
yeah.
too sexy for this
I'm
room.
getting warm, and I usually, when I'm
Um,
in my room alone, I usually. No, wait.
Just strip.
Yeah, just take your shit off now.
We all
He's
do.
giving us the strip tease.
He's
I
gonna
guess if
he
I'm
can
holding the
constantly edge
bowl,
us
can I use
just slightly.
athletics to just...
He'll start joking.
Have you
and
done this
say, "Never
already?"
mind."
No.
He's like, oh
Yes,
yeah,
you
and also you. Never mind actually.
Athletics?
Blue balling.
Athletics.
Yeah.
Woo!
He's He's got a very proficient
Man,
edge.
19.
Edgelord Jig.
22, 23.
I feel like I like those odds. I like these odds.
Is 23 enough?
I hope so.
The question.
It's not up to us.
That's like rolling.
It is, because you can double into this one, or you can spread even.
Well, Ren gets to decide.
You can yell at her.
No, I'm busy. I'm literally. My argument was I am too focused.
Yeah. Can I make a locked in check?
My
Carter
man
did
is
the
long
not all
check.
win locked in move water check.
I might have had just a very. Never mind. I'll talk to you after the game.
I'd say you
No.
should probably hit a
The
shark.
Empyreans and how it
You
relates
think so?
to Wheel of Time, vaguely.
Empyreans?
Or maybe I'm getting the word wrong.
Periods.
What?
Fire people?
No, the rulers.
I want the sharks
what?
to be out.
The leaders.
You're
Science.
called.
Science, yes, science. I think I have an inkling how you're. Never mind. I'll talk about it later.
Do you have like a hold monster spell or
Does usually water.
Animal
rock.
handling.
animal handling on the shark?
Should have been an attack when you say water.
But like,
Make a
everyone's being a
decision.
bitch about it.
Are we doubling into one for safe odds, or are we taking the
Because I
risk?
poured my.
It's right and even.
I'll hit the
poured
shark.
Take the
soda
risk.
first.
Ah,
I
I
wouldn't.
really hope this goes poorly.
I wouldn't use shape water
It'll go poorly because I'm
until,
rolling it.
until we lose.
You're just shooting the shark with.
I'm just hitting it with my spear.
Okay, that's just an attack roll.
Yeah. 27.
107!
Jesus.
Oh, no. I hope you feel better.
I hope.
We're gonna thread the needle.
All
We're
right.
gonna beat the shark
10
but
and
fail the
23.
bowl.
I'm guessing I'm going to roll a.
22.
I'm rolling an 18 here.
You rolled a 34.
It's an 84.
Oh, is it 84?
What?
Oh.
We didn't need to do any of this shit.
This is bullshit. I'm making the DC.
We're just better.
Okay.
Stronger.
Last round, so far, successful. I think in the next campaign, maybe I'll be upping the skill DCs a little. It's a new system.
I like the system.
I think this is fun.
The shark is now going away. But his power is reduced.
What a whore.
I'm riding it.
Can I do the shark this time?
No,
Can I go
I attack again.
Well, I want to make the argument with my Eldritch Blast. I also have the push action to push it back further
Well,
to
here's
try
my
to get
question.
more points out of it.
How else is Kenji going to contribute meaningfully?
Holding the bowl this time, so Emmy can do another big gulp of water.
Maybe. I thought we couldn't repeat skill checks.
Yeah, we can't.
You're not supposed to. I mean, if you really want to, whatever. But I encourage creativity. Give me a second to think here. Okay. Maybe someone's trying to talk to you on the walkie again. Unfortunately, unlike last time, you are dealing with the two things at once now, so it's very difficult to listen in.
Not another thing.
Oh, actually.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm gonna bump this by 10.
Ah!
Just gotta make it harder. We're getting too good.
You want guys? I just rolled my lucky number.
All right.
69.
I have a counter argument for the mystery one because it's chaos through the walkie, right?
Not this time.
Not
Instead,
this
it's chaos on your end.
It's chaos on our end.
They're yelling at Kenji like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
So
This time, it's very clear from the walkie, but no one of a single one of you is able to focus.
Here to hear. No, they hear it.
okay.
Kenji is fucking still 30 feet in the air, trying to land from his kick. Nibis is trying to figure out how to get her spear back after she threw it.
I didn't throw it.
Oh, you did throw
I
it?
stabbed.
Then you're still like fending off the shark as it's flying off. The other two of you have got your hands literally full of water and a bowl. So, no one can spare a thought to the walkie-talkie unless you change priorities.
Yule!
Alright, nope. I got this.
We're not pulling that card out.
Aww.
Can I go to take the bolt off Emmy, and while I do that, make a perception check to try and listen in on what they're saying?
That's two things. Oh, you're saying you're switching hands.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not trying to like make a check
Yeah.
with the
Roll
ball.
perception.
Yeah, I'm just trying to be the one holding
I
it.
see.
That is a 17. Or no, not 27.
This may be the shape water check.
Get the big punch out.
Alright. Because if you do that, then it'll give Cole and I the option to weigh on the other thing and the shark, depending on how
This
big
is the last round.
the shape water is.
Okay.
Like, this is the last round no matter what, or we just have to succeed one more round?
This is the last round.
Okay.
I will shape water.
All right, make a spellcasting check. That's a cantrip. Okay, so just add spellcast.
Oh, that's horrible. 18.
52.
Cole, I'm kind of still leaning towards shooting the shark if you have something to deal with the water.
He's trying to jump the shark.
Would acrobatics be useful in balancing the water and balancing the bowl?
Sure. You ever said bowl so many times that you said
Bull blossom.
Fuck. 21.
You're applying this to the water?
Yeah.
Got it.
I was kind of hoping it was going to be higher than that.
Oh yeah, I brought home a bunch of my old D&D campaign stuff from when I was in high school. It's been embarrassing to look through it.
Okay.
Why are all the... Why are the
I'll tell you later. You can go there with me.
I think I know why, but...
I'm going to Eldritch Blast with the push on top of it at the shark.
Alright, make it an attack roll. Spellcasting check.
18, and then if the push adds
It
anything,
is not.
damn.
18 makes 32. Okay, so you are either failing all these or passing all these.
No, it's 31, 32, and 33. So if we roll
Oh,
a 32, we pass
This is
one.
gonna be a disaster.
Oh, blossom.
Roll a 30. Just because.
Oh, I'm not liking.
Please!
I'm not liking the way this is rolling.
What?
99, baby.
That's a 66.
That's bullshit. These need to be higher. Okay.
Hey, we got them all to a
Dude,
third.
if I would have rolled a 99 on that would have been fucking nutty.
In 1 moment.
There's one more skill challenge.
No water wasted. Achievement unlocked. No water wasted. Shark successfully detoured. Secret objective finished.
Surprise round. Every DC is 100.
Bonus round.
Alright, Gabe, throw it on us. The triple 100 DC round. I want to lose.
That was the last one.
There's one more, I'm sure, where it's all 100 DCs. I want to lose something.
In the next
Fine.
campaign.
Fine. Be a bullet.
Oh my god. You are trying to add misery to our progress.
Okay.
Yes.
Here, let's do this. Brad wants one more round. Who else wants another round?
I want to get something out of this other round. If we do another one.
What did Cole and Ren have to say?
Another one.
Are we gonna get something out of this extra round if we
Of
lose?
course. Hey.
I was gonna say if we lose.
Love
we'll
and a
get
joyful
this out.
relationship. Did I
We
get a
already won the
99 earlier
majority,
though?
didn't we?
Huh?
Did you guys get a 99?
We haven't lost one.
5, so
We haven't lost.
I like
We
a
haven't
little
won
risk.
anything.
I like a little pain.
if we
Yeah, but what are you
lost,
risking it for?
Nothing.
Plot.
I'm down, sure.
Plot.
Sure.
To appease the DM who's angry that we passed all of them easily.
Blood for the blood god.
Blood for the blood god. And just because losing is exciting.
What was the mystery thing last time?
I'm getting it.
It's there, bud.
Oh, I didn't even figure it out.
No, we got it, but he hadn't told us.
We got it to 31, 32, and 33, and Cole rolled a 66.
Nice.
I was hoping you would roll a 30, so we would lose all by 1, 2, and 3, but...
true from the walkie-talkie. Kenji, you finally hear the other party telling you, oh my god, the end point of those rooms ahead of us is directly overhead. If you use the bubble blower now, we can skip the rest of this tree and door business and just keep ascending.
Damn, that's a hard choice because narratively I don't want to do that. But from
I assure
a
you,
story point, wait.
nothing of note
Okay.
will do this.
All right.
Alright.
Here's what I say. If we just need the bubble blower, we just go all in on skip ahead.
Kinda.
Who cares if we take damage from the shark?
I want to make the
Who
argument
cares if we lose the bowls?
of 25 using athletics to
Here's the
move
thing,
the
and
ring.
let me tell you, the bubble blower is exactly 10 by 10. You need
Oh,
both
so we need
to
a
be
bowl.
full.
Yes.
Both to be full, at least one to go up ahead. Both to survive without any accidents. At least one to be full in order to actually do it.
Let's just win
Right.
walk.
I would like 25 to athletics, the big ring.
All right, go for it.
Oof.
23.
76.
Not the greatest. Rolling a 7. When was the last time we took a short rest?
We haven't.
Could I make an argument of 25 action surging to bump that higher? Or to do something again with the bubble blower?
Fine, but at a disadvantage.
It's disadvantage.
Because you're making a hasty action.
Okay. I'm going to use my my brace maneuver to plant myself firmly while holding the ring.
Make an attack roll. At disadvantage.
Yep. Dirty 20. I rolled another 7.
56.
Alright, I'm marking off action surge and the superiority die.
Who fought it?
I think that was worth it. Anybody else?
Yeah. All right. Here's what I'm thinking.
Game
I
the
was moving
reverse
it away
pad.
from the edge.
I say I'm going to invest a little more to skip ahead, and I say you two invest into water. I say we just let the shark hit us.
Okay.
Actually, you two go first because if water isn't low enough, then I'll invest in that. But I like to skip ahead. Ideally.
Can I?
Thank you for letting me use that.
Athletically poor.
I think it was a good use of it, even though it was another 7 roll.
What's that?
Can I pour athletically?
You may.
Whoa!
Nice.
26.
Wow!
No.
Nimbus didn't skip arm day.
You know about the water real quick?
I'm trying to think what else I can use.
Have you used perception yet?
Do you have anything on
No, I haven't. I haven't used perception yet. I use.
Cole? Does Alistair have a high charisma? No.
Not even a little bit.
Okay.
You ain't got the wrist?
He is very good. He can do intimidation.
You intimidate the water to
No, I was gonna say.
Intimidate the rest of the
Yeah.
team and be like, if you guys don't do fucking better, I'm gonna kill all of you. Alistair wouldn't say that.
I was gonna say Alistair intimidating Emmy to do better, or my initial idea, cheering her on to do better,
Nah,
inspiring.
Alistair's not very supportive. I used that one already. I don't know why Emmy has intimidation. She's not intimidation. Shit balls.
shoot balls.
Don't Don't shit on my balls. That is not what I said.
Shit in.
Shit my balls.
That's not where it's supposed to go.
Tell it to my balls.
You could also action surge if you haven't yet.
She has.
Action shit. Action surge.
Don't action shit.
Could you summon your echo to help move water?
You can do something.
What kind of roll is that? What would I roll?
I would say pure proficiency or constitution.
I will summon my echo and do Constitution then.
Good.
Come on, 25.
No, he's over there.
Oh,
Ha! That's so funny.
19. Nobody wants to hit the shark?
alright. May, since the Minotaur exists in both the past and the future,
Yes.
may Tertius use athletics to fine-tune the positioning of the Minotaur chunk to optimize their angle for the highest chance of the bubble blower actually transporting us?
You may. What are you arguing?
Athletics.
Okay.
That is a 30.
This is bowl.
Or, no, sorry, that is a 29. Yes, that's a bull. Let's skip ahead.
Oscar that. Okay. 9, 57.
Alright, here comes a
Watch no shark bite.
43.
40!
Nice.
Shark.
Yay!
We passed the other two. It's still the shark.
Because we didn't prevent the shark from attacking us, we lose out on the skipping all the forward.
You have an advantage that the sharks do not. Despite there being sharks in both time streams, you are able to communicate and coordinate. 25, your whole party, except for Tertius and yourself, focus on fending off the sharks while you both very finely adjust and set up the bubble blower, knowing that the other party can focus in the other time stream on handling the water. Unfortunately, in the other time stream, you do manage to handle the water effectively. I mean, you and your echo teleport back and forth. That's the sound it makes. Don't question it. Handling handfuls of water as fast as you can. Remind me what you did.
Since Emmy, when she's
I athletically poured water.
Yes,
she carries the water.
you also pour the water, preparing to fill the bowl upon which the bubble blower will sit. Kenji and Carter, you try your best to defend against the shark. And you do.
I'll lose my other arm.
You stop it from careening into the bubble blower, but you take a few hits in the process, and you lose the third bowl, while it clatters down into the abyss. You're not getting that bowl back. Combined, Thelonious, sorry, not Thelonious, Carter and Kenji both take 17 and 19 slashing hit, respectively.
Okay.
19,
19, 17.
In the other time stream,
Still above 100.
Thelonious
As am I.
Not 103.
109.
and Alistair, you get attacked by those sharks as well. Taking 15 and 21.
You sure you don't? You sure 25 can't take that damage? You know, he's the giant stone.
25 is handling the
Polonius is
bubble.
bloody.
Yeah, I know. So they're trying to, hit the bowl, and
They're not trying to hit the bowl. They're trying to.
I thought he said they were aiming for the bowl.
Well, they were aiming at the bowl, but you got.
You are on the bull.
Yeah. You can't distract
Well, you're
them.
holding the bull. One of those two.
Yeah, so
Alistair is
20
very much
25 can't take the hit.
No, they're defending you because you're adjusting the bubble blower.
Damn.
It makes 0 sense. If a shark is attacking you while you're adjusting the the bubble blower, which, as Trisha so helpfully brought up, if you point at the wrong angle, it'll just keep going into the burning moon. You need
Why
to
is
hit.
the moon burning?
That's fine.
Atmosphere.
That's fine. I just wanted to be helpful and take the damage.
You
I'm
have
sorry.
to point it very specifically at the room, or you're gonna miss it and burn to death.
That's fine. I'm sorry. I feel bad for the non-tanks getting hit.
25's like,
Yeah.
I woulda.
25 could take. 25 could take the fire damage. He'd just be poised through it.
25
Yeah.
sees 25 sees them getting damaged by sharks, and he says wood.
Would. Somebody else taking all the fun. 25's a bit of a masochist.
Can
It's okay.
I,
You
as
have to be.
Nimbus, send a potion to Thelonious?
Yes.
It's
For a second,
a
there
level
was
2
music
Kroger
reminding me of the
potion.
Escape from Tarkov.
Kroger potion! Are you sure you want to drink that?
I think
Hey,
I have one of those
Thelonious
hiding
is immune to
somewhere.
poison.
Is he?
Resistant, I think.
No, I think he's immune. Poison immunity.
I think we went over this last time. It's poison condition, immune to poison condition, poison and resistance.
Resist to damage.
Off the ruin, the ruin.
Regardless, it's better for him, or it's probably best for Nimbus to take, because she's completely
Yeah,
immune.
Nimbus and Kenji are the only two that are completely
But
immune.
Thelonious is the one who needs healing.
I need you.
I need healing.
Sorry, I'm locating the rules. Homebrew / table rules.
You'd be looking under Grom.
/ Gabe is Gabe.
anything else. I assume Thelonious sees the Grom stat block, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
You are still immune to the poison condition. Womp womp. Okay. You drink the Kroger potion?
Yes.
You benefit from the healing.
Which is what, 2 of
2
my
times hit
die?
die plus 2. But you feel strange. Your cheeks turn rosy. Your forehead feels flushed. You feel a little unbalanced.
Does he have any kind of condition?
You're drunk. You would have been drunk and poisoned, but thankfully you're just drunk.
Nimbus could have taken it.
I have advantage against being poisoned. That's what it is.
Thelonious, you're able to determine from the taste that the Kroger potions are actually mixed drinks of swamp brewed healing potion, watered down with mead.
Actually, at least it tastes pretty good, right? Well, I guess the mead part tastes good.
There's a little swampy undertone to it. It tastes a little like feet.
He's used to that
Sweet feet.
as a frog person.
I'm not gonna touch on that.
Thelonious has experienced everything.
I'm
already.
allowed to be racist.
What's
it's
one
my
more thing?
people.
Okay. The bubble blower.
It's getting a little froggy with it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Thelonious says that.
Guys, I'm feeling a bit froggy right now.
So here's the thing: with the bubble column, it only goes in one direction at a time. So someone has to ascend first into whatever danger may lie ahead.
Stone's party, because we were the ones that set up the blower.
Wow.
Are you sure you want to send the Stones party ahead into unforeseen danger?
Actually,
Otherwise,
yes.
it's the stars party and unforeseen danger.
Actually, yes. I'm more comfortable sending 2 cog holders in.
Thelonious is going in that party. That's Thelonious' party.
Yes.
Thelonious.
You okay?
Yeah.
That's Alistair's party.
He's
Alright.
fine. He'll be
Wait,
fine.
how are you? How is Thelonious on health?
He's drunk. Oh.
He's drunk. How are you doing? Oh, drunk.
That gives you a proper assessment of
He's
his
at 75.
Alistair is really. I will be blunt. Alistair has 4 health.
4?
I don't. The number I had written down was 25, and then I just took 21 damage. From
Here's a level 3 healing potion
Whoa.
from 25.
That's 3 hit die plus.
3.
Yeah.
That's not gonna make a significant difference right now.
Wogs.
It's 1 hit.
It's a hit, but I think how much is Emmy at?
Emmy is at 58.
Wogs.
So both bad.
They're both bloody.
You know what? Alistair will stealth and then keep stealthing and he'll never fail a stealth check and he'll never be hit. You're fine.
I will hand you the level 3 potion. It is Alistair's decision if you're going to drink it now
Here,
or
if
hold
you fall
on.
unconscious, drink this.
Fine. I'll give it back. I'll take it.
Let's just go in.
I've been
If I fall
overruled.
unconscious,
Set up one of your like rogue trap mechanics or whatever, where if you fall unconscious, you have like a straw from your hat that goes into your mouth.
I don't think I have that.
Are you going into bubble blower?
Fuck it.
Throw in the bubble?
Fuck it. Blue ball.
Yeah, I've re-added the potion.
One by one, you each climb into a bubble.
Blop,
I
blop,
love
blop.
making bad decisions. Woo!
Don't kick me. Don't kick me.
Fuck you.
I killed you now.
4 damage from traveling.
Alistair's dead.
4 damage.
No!
Not the 4 goddamn.
Uncanny dodge. You can have it.
As you float upwards, we're in the past and future.
Future.
No, stars or stones are the past.
Okay.
You see the
We're
world
way down by the past.
laid bare around you. Clean water, endless. Sterile. Curious. Endless expanse in all directions. Floating chunks of water assembling and disassembling into a tower around you. What could the structure have been meant for? Who knows? The bubble take you up. And then it merges with the floor of the room above you, and it promptly spits you out. Throwing you onto the floor.
Alright. Now we swap time streams. Once they're all on the floor, and the other party will head
Can
up.
we assess the situation
Nope.
first?
We wait too long, we miss our chance.
For what?
Because the tower's actively forming and reforming, right?
Yeah.
Who's it? Whatever. I just
What'll
believe
be,
it's time sensitive.
Are
Because
we examining the current situation, or are we full sending?
Full send, I guess.
Fuck it, we ball. Ice 25 would say.
I'm just saying we
That
full
is
send by
something I
sending the
would
other
say.
party as well.
Fuck it.
Fuck it, we ball.
Right?
The catchphrase of the party.
Sure words could not have been spoken. Because
Can't wait for 25 to
the
use the
Stones Party is going to be
brokers.
the fight will start on
At the
saving
most opportune
I'm
moment.
saving it.
Okay. Allow me to elaborate. Originally, this was supposed to be another geyser fight. One of you, one half of the one group was going to face a school golem, a school of electric fish stuck together, a phantasm, one of the creatures from the lightless dream, that is an undead sort of dream figment, and a machina cathode, a core machina soldier with electric abilities. The other one, the other party when they arrived would have been fighting a machina prophet, that is a shambling heap of junk with cleric spells, a mandrake, giant grassy crocodiles, and a shadowling, colossus zombie thing. Instead, we would be doing this. Let me. Okay. We will be doing a group check individually. I swear this makes sense. You will have your choice between strength, dex, or con save. And if you meet the DC, you will take a certain amount of damage, but you can direct it to whoever you want. If you fail the DC, you take the damage. We assume you win.
Whoever we want, as in between our two characters.
As in the party that you're in.
Alright, everything
So
goes
25
Yes.
if possible.
We are assuming we're in terror, but we're assuming if you have the advantage, you get to direct it strategically to who you want it to be. If you use abilities, short rest abilities, spells, yada yada yada, you can further increase your chances of this.
Does evasion apply here if we do choose a dex save?
Alright, let's do the Stones party first.
There will be 3 rounds for the Stones party, 2 for the Stars party.
Well, I say we do Stones first, and if possible, direct any damage to 25.
Yep, you go first. You have the important save here.
Your current DC is 15.
We'll go
What are
through just
my
around the
options
table.
for rolls?
Strength, dex, or con.
Save?
Alistair's
Yes.
gonna do.
DC is 15.
Do we repeat
then.
saves, or do we choose?
DC is 15?
You can repeat.
Hey, that's a 24.
24? Okay. You take 9 damage. Do you want to take that or direct it to somebody else?
Hey, 25. Funk.
You have the advantage. 25, you take 5.
Yep.
You can only roll once. We don't have to go into that.
I fail.
Okay.
Pass.
You take a full 12.
Is that reduced
was
by?
it
Is that reduced by
in-
the poison? Is that what the mechanic's called? I forget.
Yeah, if that's the character.
What
that's-
saving throw was it?
Yeah.
Strength extra con 15.
None of those are good. 11.
11. You take the full 8 damage. 25, you pass.
Yeah.
You take 9 damage, which you could direct anybody else if you want.
Nope.
But, okay.
Oh
We'll
wait,
swap to
that was for
party.
the other party than I was.
Actually, we'll just do this.
Wait, with 16 to pass, I was reading the wrong.
Yeah, 16 would pass.
Okay.
So you can direct that to 25 instead.
Yeah, I'll take it. How much?
8.
Reduce it 4. Okay. Again. DC
So
16
this
this
is.
time.
Still Stone's party?
Yes.
I don't know why
Pass.
I'm rolling. It doesn't matter.
22.
Aw, come on. Emmy fails.
This is Stone's party.
Stone's.
So,
Oh.
Alistair.
Alistair fails. Worse.
Oh wait, no, I thought we were rolling the
I
other
thought we
one.
switched.
DC 16.
Oh, did we
They
switch?
do the same part.
We're doing all of Stone's.
Yeah, that we're doing all stuff.
Oh, so that was the same party again.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, I still passed.
So Alistair needs
Is
to
that a pass
roll
it or
again.
Still passing.
Fuck. It's 16?
Yes.
Oh, I got 17.
6 redirected to 2. 12 taken or redirected? Redirected to 8. 8 redirected to 4. 14 down to 10. Again, DC 17 this time.
I'm not gonna roll this time because it doesn't matter.
Alright.
I passed both the other ones, but
Pass.
it's still going to me. Last roll call for Alistair.
How much health are you at?
Do I have to roll
145.
something different or can I use
Nope.
dice again?
Just choose.
What's the DC?
17.
Okay, I got a 21.
21.
Still good. 22.
Pass.
All of it to me.
No one ever fails. Alright, that's a total of.
We're built different.
So I would take some of it, but I don't gain health back on a short rest.
21.
I know you don't either, but I'm
reduction's already
I'm
subtracted.
already
Okay.
have HP.
Alright, next party. Schwab.
Thank you. That is the most assisted I feel that 25 has been in a while.
I wanted more damage on you, so I don't care.
Well, I just took 60,
Good.
so
Alright, next party.
I went from
Same deal. DC
180
15
something to
15?
124.
I pass.
Nope, 16. We're good.
Fail.
Sorry, wait, we switched parties, yes.
So now we're back to Nimbus.
DC is 15 again.
15!
Okay. 11. 12. Redirected to. Taken or redirected?
Carter can't tank this round.
Yeah, I was gonna
25 could take all of it, but
say. Nimbus can take that.
Where are you still at 100? Oh no, you.
I'm now to 92.
9. Taken or redirected?
I'll take it.
6. Taken or redirected? Okay. Once more. With emotion!
Cole, that's under your chair.
Pass.
And is it still 15?
16 this time.
Pass.
Fail.
13.
13.
Taken or redirected?
Does anybody want 13 damage? Otherwise, I can take it.
What are you at?
92.
Fine. Yeah, you take it then.
Okay, take it.
6.
Oh.
11. Taken or redirected?
I'll take it. It's fine.
7.
I'll take it.
Alright,
Should've
combat
taken
simulation over. You emerged victorious over the 2 groups. You were very clever and you used your ability to switch time streams to avoid grapples and to provide advantageous matchups when available. For instance, a school golem had trapped Thelonious inside of its body. Thelonious very cleverly turned back time, bringing in 25 to the fight, who promptly steamrolled everybody. Unfortunately, this left a bunch of casters against casters, which I actually thought that unfortunate in you all. Very good. Good job.
I feel so productive on 25 from that. Taking
Combat
60 damage. That's awesome.
Simulation achieved.
I liked that game. Well done.
Thanks. for my shitty half fix.
Well, it made me feel very useful for one of the parties, so I'll take it. And Alistair and Emily are both still alive.
Somehow.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
Where is it?
I gotta do my job. This is awesome.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part. I ain't doing shit.
Are you doing your part?
I took 60 damage for the party, so I'd like to think so.
To preserve democracy on Super Earth. I sure am.
There you go, Gabe. You also got a shit ton of damage on 25, so you better feel better about that.
Yeah.
20. The damage 25 is taken throughout the campaign just doubled.
25's total damage. No, I've hit Hollow Dice.
Yeah, I know.
Actually,
Is this a song?
have I hit Hollow Dice?
Yes, you have, but you've always inverted out of it.
Yeah.
You never hit Hollow Dice without resources.
Yeah, I've never lost Hollow Dice, aside from like spells that specifically drain Hollow Dice, which I remember terrifying the fuck out of me the first time I got hit by one of those.
What was?
When you went straight and just stole Hollow Dice. I had like
Soul Drain is a funny spell.
I still had like over 100 HP. I just remember really panicking because I was like, I'm down like 4 already. This is not where I want to be.
Alright, I cannot find the song. We're going to song back up.
In the original draft of Soul Drain that Gabe had made, it could straight up kill you. I had to tell him that he had to leave it, so he left a minimum of 1.
I do think it took like 4. So I think at the time I still had like 7 left, but...
Alright, nobody laugh. This was not the song that was supposed to play, but I couldn't find it, so
It's
we're going to play
fine.
this one instead.
Haha.
Hold on. I have two songs, actually.
Plays Media's thing.
I care very much about the music in the game. I'm sorry.
And I appreciate it.
Come on. I need less playlists. I'll make more playlists. It'll help me be organized. And now I'm
It does
less organized in more places.
See,
I feel that.
whenever Gabe adds to his playlist and I see it, it just makes me wildly speculate and always be wrong about it.
Yeah,
Okay.
that tracks.
This plays while you battle the enemies. You're getting shot up ahead at Mach speed up the tower. The Trickster's ladder. Climbing to the heavens. For whatever unknown fate may await you at the top. Every moment leading up until now. Has it been worth it? The sacrifices. Was there any meaning in it all? You get the distinct feeling that you may never know, but if there is ever an opportunity to know, it awaits you at the top of this tower. Was it all worth it? 25. As you ascend towards the top of the ladder, what is racing through your heart at this point?
Just the ever-present feeling of one step closer and no idea how many steps are left.
Nimbus, as you fly upwards at Mach speed towards the heavens, what is going through your mind?
Finally making it end.
Kenji, as you are flung upwards towards what you feel could be the end of it all, what is racing through your mind?
My resolve has been reassured and reinvigorated. I'm more confident now in this than I've ever been.
The pinnacle, in many ways, more ways than one. Alistair, as you are being flung upwards, uncomfortably wet. Sadly, those socks aren't going to stay dry.
First thought, God, I can't wait to kill Faust.
For good.
Alistair's like, I've hated that motherfucker from the beginning.
Literally since
Day one!
Fuck that.
Day one, he was a motherfucker.
Day one hater.
First
for
thought,
real.
fuck Faust. Second thought,
Fuck
I
Faust.
cannot wait to see my brother again.
Too heartfelt. Second thought needs to also be fuck Faust.
One way or another.
First thought, fuck Faust. Second thought, Armin. Third thought, fuck Faust again.
Third fuck.
Carter, as you are quite literally
Stop
lifted
fucking.
to heights and discoveries unknown, what is sitting on your mind?
This is the craziest combination of the best and worst day of my life. Like,
3 days.
so, like, this moment right here, so much bliss and excitement while also wanting revenge and wanting this to be over.
Thelonious, as you approach what might be the ending to the longest story ever told, what are you thinking? What music is playing through your mind?
He feels resolute in his mission to play a role in fate.
Tertius, this is the most treacherous and somehow the most loyal you've ever been. What do you think?
I won't make compromises with myself anymore. I'll go after what I truly think is right, no matter how it looks like it'll end.
Emmy, you feel that there are many paths. You've always felt that, but you have the distinct feeling of some of them closing. Not like a gate being closed, but like the flowers of a petal coming shut.
They're converging.
Converging. Forming together. Coalescing. What are your thoughts?
This is why Emmy was here. This is the purpose of me.
The golden path.
Hell yeah. Ready to fuck shit up. If I don't die first, that's the caveat there.
And that sealed it. I relate to Emmy the most. Ready to fuck shit up if I don't die first. I think that sums up the party, to be honest.
With an abrupt stop, the geyser spits you out, 4 at a time, opposite time streams, on the highest peak of the Trickster's ladder. Above you, you can see the moon. Some of the geometric constructed edges of that strange cityscape you had seen the reflection of long ago stay invisible, but the rest is obscured by steam, as bits of the water from the ladder are torn upwards from the moon's gravity and evaporate, forming a smoking halo, almost like a portal between the top of the ladder and the tip of whatever structure that is on the moon. Around you, you can see the curve of the earth, so far away is the horizon. Most of it in the future, burning, coming to an end. Those structures of mankind that you had believed inexorable, unending, are crumbling. But then again, for those chosen, this is nothing new. Just one more grave marker in the endless corpse pile of the cemetery that this fucking timeless is. For those in the past, clean, just water as far as the eye can see. A tabula rasa, a blank tablet, waiting to be carved upon. Within almost arm's reach, figuratively arm's reach, a circular platform, gleaming pale, extends from the moon towards the smoking portal. Your feet are still submerged in the water of the ladder, but you feel it, the tug of the moon's pull, pulling on the loose bits of your clothing and equipment, gently tugging you upwards. For now, as long as your feet are underwater, you feel you're safe. What next?
We're going on the moon, aren't we?
Do we jump? Do we let it pull us up?
That seems
Do we
like...
fuck it, we ball, and spearhead and hope we land safely?
Alistair's gonna say I'm tired of being wet and he's gonna pull his feet out of the water.
Do you jump or you just yoink?
Just boop, plop, plop.
You pull your feet out of the water and let yourself gently be pulled upwards. No, I'm joking.
Alas,
He floats off to the side.
Floats off.
We see him going out into space.
Decisively.
Alistair, the first fucking person in space in this goddamn.
Decisively, you plant your feet, and thinking this is the straightest path towards your end goal, you jump.
Boop.
You take a leap. You were expecting a moment of peace and calm, and you're given one. But that subtle transition of like the world rotating until it's the right view, and the moon is beneath you, and the earth is above you, never happens. You just fall.
I hit the ground and take 4 damage.
You distinctly get the sensation of jumping up, and then without noticing it, falling. Thankfully, the moon's gravity starts weak, gets strong, and pulls you down. You land, wind knocked out of you, but not strong enough to take any damage.
25 is just gonna like rocket himself.
Wrecking ball. Alistair, you just have a moment to collect your breath before you have to roll out of the way. As a 1-ton chunk of stone comes denting into the platform next to you. Somehow, the metal bar remains unscathed.
I'm just picturing like the
Wait, are they in opposite parties?
No, they're
No.
they're
Okay,
separate.
great.
just the cartoon crater is 25 lands.
Yeah. Tertius is gonna roll check Alistair as he starts to roll aside, crashing into him as the other
You fool!
2-ton man.
I'm charge attacking you.
Dense bros.
Good thing you're dexterous.
I just
Follow me.
roll out of the way.
You following?
Always, right?
Yeah.
I noticed. You go where no frog has ever gone before.
Except Emmy. Oh wait, no, Emmy hasn't gone yet. Never mind.
Alright.
I'm gonna steal the moon.
The other party.
Carter jumps like no hesitation.
Carter, would it be a stretch to say that you had dreamed of this moment?
Not at all. This is definitely like has been a vivid dream. Not this exact scenario, but standing on the moon, absolutely.
You are so taken aback by the view. What new archaeological discoveries? Because surely the moon must be the oldest archaeological strata. What is buried beneath layers and layers of dirt and grime and magic on the earth has remained pristine here in the sky. You hit your head. You were ready. That moment of transition never happened that you were expecting, just like it should have happened in your dreams. You hit your head.
Damn.
You rub it off. Oh wow, breathtaking.
Yeah, bro hits his head, goes unconscious, starts having a dream about he's on the moon.
Who's next?
Genji will lift his 1 foot out, put it on the water, and use the water as footing with his light footness to jump. Yeah, or his ability to run on water, or propel himself on and essentially double jump off of water.
Lightfootness, that's a new one.
Yeah.
We're keeping it.
It tracks.
Like an acrobat. You descend. Thankfully, you had the foresight of watching harder, but almost distinctively, you know what to do. It's slow fall time. It's like the Jamiroquai song. Alright, who's next?
How are you falling in slow motion?
Nimbus does it pretty. Just 1 at a time. No jump, just slow.
Slow. You drift. No.
It's my thing.
Graceful. You're used to.
She's swimming,
You're used to aerial.
catching up with Kenji.
Dog battling.
Emmy, you were the last of the party, still technically on the planet.
Is it close enough that I can summon an echo?
It's not 30 feet away. It's more.
I'm gonna send my echo first and see what happens.
No.
It vanishes as it's
Your
30
echo
feet
reaches
away.
30 foot radius and then dissipates. It seems fine.
Oh wow.
Emmy takes damage.
Second frog in space.
Second most frog. You and Thelonious can both be the first frog.
Actually, the third one, her echo is second.
Okay.
Actually,
Fuck
Emmy would be first since we're in the past. And
Ah.
Thelonious is in the future.
Thank you, man. I needed that.
You cast your eyes around the moonscape. This is not the song I wanted to laugh.
But I love it. I love this song. Unironically, I
You appear to
love
be
this
on
song.
the plateaued top of a giant spire. Below you, the curve of the moon, sufficiently smaller than the Earth, is enough such that you can see the horizon curving as well. Endless cityscapes, gleaming almost golden, more silver pale. ancient structure, sacred, untouched, yet sterile. You see no life or movement as far as the eye can see.
Once on this platform, 25 is immediately going to look for the clock tower.
We're at the past party right now.
Oh, okay.
This will become relevant. This feels as if we were walking where mortals were not meant to tread. Upon the heavens themselves. Whatever this is, you are intruding. Whether you are welcome or not. Who's the highest perception out of the stars part of the past?
Probably whatever my character
Nimbus,
is there.
Nimbus, and then followed by me.
I have a
20.
20 passive.
I also have a 20 passive.
I have a 20 passive as well. Oh, no, not 20.
Wait, so who was in the past again? Emmy, Carter, Nimbus,
Keiji.
Kishi. Nimbus, your hunter's instinct never lets go. Let's be honest. You've been through too
Ears
much.
are perked.
Yes. The scars run deep. But in this moment, the tainting of this view for you is important because you see something the rest do not. In the center of this platform, there is a thick, still liquid blood stain. Enough blood to have killed a person, but there's no body. Shortly off to the side, you can see a few dragging stretch marks, like they had managed to pull themselves in a direction until promptly they're gone. But the way that the blood stain is positioned is horribly unnatural. Would you like to investigate further?
Yes.
Well, nature investigation.
Nature or investigation?
Yes.
18.
The way that the blood stain is positioned, as in the direction this person was being pulled in, the blood splatters opposite, as if it were falling in reverse. That is all.
Could you repeat that?
The way that the blood stain is positioned, the direction the person must have pulled themselves in, the blood stain splatters opposite, as if it had been falling in reverse. Yes.
As Carter being honestly just awestruck right now, not paying attention to what she's doing whatsoever, and looking at the city, knowing how large the Colossus was when we were traversing through it like a city, basically, in its own right, is the scale of what I can see from the city fitting to the size of the Colossus or fitting to mortals like myself? As in, like, did the buildings look like they were designed for humans or for giants?
Roll perception.
21.
It is the strangest thing. You don't know if it's the curve of the moon's horizon, trick of the light, or maybe your own eyes deceiving you, but the scale of the buildings stays the same as the distance increases. So either there's an illusion at play, or the buildings are growing in size as distance increases. Next to you, they're approximately human-sized. Thousands of them stacked together like hexagons in a beehive, but in the distance, you have no measure.
How far are the close buildings from us? Can I tell or estimate?
About like a 300-foot drop.
So no detect magic at range.
Could it be your warped perspective, or could it be that the buildings are increasing in size? Who knows? Genji, you notice a crank in the center of the platform.
And not the bloodstain?
The bloodstain's behind the crank. There's like, so there's a crank, there's a cardboard cutout of the crank, and behind the cardboard cutout there's the bloodstain.
I see.
Does the crank look attached to anything mechanically?
The platform.
Platform? Okay.
Is there blood on the crank?
A single bloody handprint. Distant from the rest. There's no way whoever that was could have made it to that crank without spilling more blood. Unless the blood stopped spilling.
Or unless somebody else did it.
Unless somebody else did.
I'll operate the crank.
In the future.
Get fucked.
Future.
I look for the clock tower. It's the first thing 25 would do.
Roll perception.
Natural 1.
Oh my god. All these buildings look so fucking same. There's a crank.
Oh my god, did you guys know the moon's white?
That's what I get.
Oh my god, all these buildings look so fucking same.
But hey, there's a crank. I'm gonna go
Crank
throw
that
that.
soldier boy.
Anyone else want to do anything?
After immediately being disinterested, I'm
So,
moving to the crank.
Tertius?
Tertius would like to make an investigation around the general area, see if there's anything out of place, or if Faust has set any actions in motion that could come back to bite us later.
Roll investigation.
Natural 1.
We might-
I
we
want
might-
to see the clock tower.
With that skip, we might have actually gotten ahead of him. It's something also to consider.
Felonious?
Unlikely.
Alistair? The action. Does Alistair care about the moon?
21.
Let's go.
Oh, fuck, it's Faust. The only reason I care about the moon is because this is where Faust is.
There's a distinct lack of evidence of anyone else traversing this area besides you, which strikes you as odd because you knew that Faust had quite the head start in front of you. Given that you had been finding the things that they had done throughout the ladder on your way here.
Mm-hmm.
So either you skipped ahead or something else.
Or he's in the past.
I want to better understand what we're looking at from the perspective of a bard, so history or religion.
War history.
$24.
Your religion is a fate spinner. Never accounted for this, really. You believe that there are strands of fate. You believe that through following them, you would become your ultimate self. And what you're looking at, touted in legend as the object that the Colossus put in the sky to grant people essentially control over their own actions, free will, the ability to withstand fate. It's blasphemy. But then again, maybe you haven't been a fate spinner in a long time. Fate does not appear as that simple. At the very least, those legends told about the Colossus in times past, of being a Prometheus trickster figure who planted something in the sky, perhaps stolen from something else, another god maybe, if gods are truly real.
There's no gods in Finland.
There are no gods. There's credence to them. A small seed of truth at the bottom. Was a Colossus ever a god? Probably not. But there is a thing in the sky, and it seems to be related to time, which symbolically, through the floor, has always represented control, the ability to choose fate, to overcome it. Otherwise, this is new territory. Legends in the making.
Legends that have been made.
Or you're the past or the future. You're the
You're the
future.
future.
Sorry. Legends that have been made.
Wench time.
You approach the crank, only for it to move suddenly and descend slowly. Someone must be pushing it on the other times, right?
Said descend?
It's descending.
Ascending or
Descending.
like into the tower?
Down. You can't see below you. You don't know there's a tower down there. I said you were on a spider.
Oh. So just the crank itself is moving into the ground?
No, it's bringing the platform down.
Oh, okay. Is our platform also moving?
Yeah, that's how you know.
Okay.
Because you're in the future and you're not pushing it. Therefore, someone in the past must be.
Okay.
Or it's what we don't know. How eerie.
The blood stain.
It's enough to be a pool.
That was on the platform or off to the side of it. While cranking, can't you take a better look? Can he see what type of injury the initial burst of blood, if it's noticeable at all, or if it's just pooled all up into one spot. It would have been because like they're depending on like splatters or whatever.
Roll medicine.
That's a wisdom based, right?
I believe so.
That would be a 12.
12. You can't make any sense of it. Maybe the wound was nonsensical, or you just don't possess the ability quite to determine. Kenji's not the most studied bloodstains, probably.
Yeah.
But there is something that you notice that Nimbus might not have. This is Sinlong blood. You've seen enough of it spilled
That
to be able
confirms
to
my
tell the
suspicions.
difference.
Exactly what happened.
Did you guys point this blood out to Emmy and Carter?
I assume you guys just saw the giant pool of blood, right?
That's why
Sure,
I asked.
I'll point it out.
All right.
But basically, the vision that we saw of Yufei fighting back and dying, and Faust saying, "Oh no," I believe Faust has reversed his death, or in which case the blood flows the opposite way.
In
because
this, that was this party, right? Can I go try to investigate where the blood trail ends to see if I can see like any scratches or markings, or if there's like dust that's been disturbed, anything along those lines, to see if the blood was stopped and the dragon continued looking for footprints, or if I can see any evidence that like someone was levitated off the ground or like vanished entirely.
Roll investigation or medicine.
Investigation is a 25.
What Nimbus had said initially with this information now makes sense. Nimbus had been wrong initially. It's not that the blood had gone the wrong way, it's that a lot of it was missing. With the reversal of time, some of it has disappeared. What you think, of course, it's a natural conclusion to come to given that you didn't have that information. She wasn't wrong necessarily, she just was missing the full picture. What you think happened, it's difficult to say, because we're working with blood in otherwise a completely sterile environment.
Okay.
You think he stabbed himself, began to bleed out, attempted to pull himself away, only for the process to be reversed.
I would like to call the future party, hit them up late at night, see if they're still up.
Hey, what you wearing?
Hey, you up? Any blood stains?
What blood stains?
Nope.
Is there any blood stains around the crank?
No.
Carter will then attempt to explain to the Stones party what we saw during that vision of Yufei attempting seppuku. Just to
dial that back. Is this future party doing a reinitiation of the search?
No, this is Carter in the past with.
I'm asking the party as a whole with the new information that there's something going on in the past. So you reinitiate a search.
Sure, just double check everything, the area.
Do you want to? Yes or no?
Yeah, I'd like to.
Nimbus
Tertius
is
would
here,
be-
yes.
Make a group search check, which is either.
25 is not useful, even by the dice.
Natural 20 plus 10.
Oh my god.
Natural.
This is Thelonious, right?
Oh, I thought that we were in the past. Isn't that Nimbus?
No, we're the future with
Well, yeah. Regardless, natural 20 plus 10. Thelonious also has plus 10.
Natural 4 plus 1.
I promise that we won't be playing two
Plus 10.
characters forever. I promise. I know it's hard. Thank you all for being
20 plus 10.
The two characters is fine. It's
17.
the time swap that's confusing.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
great.
17.
Did you want to search, Alistair?
Investigative biatch.
Thelonious' seeing eye opens. Wait, what was the benefit of Nimbus' seeing eye exactly? Did I write that down?
You have advantage on perception, I think.
Okay. already goated with perception, but
High perception is great.
That's a 14.
5.
Big 5. Compared to the 30.
Together, you two noticed something that you had missed before. Alistair moves for the first time since he got here.
I thought you were dead. I thought you died from impact.
Beneath where he was laying
I
from
was just
impact.
resting my eyes, okay?
Oh, he was catching his wind, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was first to jump. Oh! There is like a bit of dirt, like a boot print. The heavy kind worn by northerners. And then, Thelonious, you managed to catch what is basically invisible, which is a mucusy handprint left on the crank lever. Almost imperceptible. If you didn't have the light from the sun and a pure black background to look at,
you know, I'm very familiar with mucusy handprints as someone with mucusy hands.
that's what actually tips you off. First, there's a texture change, and then you manage to look against the sun, against the black background. There's a handprint here.
Does that mucusy handprint line up with the bloody handprint?
No.
Different handprints.
I think the bloody handprint belongs.
Does it look like a Boglin handprint?
No one else leaves this kind of mucus.
Yeah.
It's a
Well,
froggy print.
What I'm wondering,
Whoever this was froggy.
I'm wondering is if it is.
Wait, I'm still drunk. Jeloni's got disadvantages.
He says, someone should froggy! Great! Actually,
The
normally
froggy.
gives you disadvantage on like attacks.
Okay.
So.
His perception is actually better drunk.
I can relate to that actually, because I have to focus more, so my perception's better.
Sorry, what was I gonna say? Yeah, can you, is the size, it's got, what's the frog's name? Frog? Is that it? No.
Brack.
Brack. Is Brack, can we tell from the size of the handprint in his normal form, or is he imitating someone?
The fingers are quite long.
Okay. I don't know if this could have maybe been hinted to a giveaway in his disguise form, or he still leaves behind mucus no matter what form he's in, no matter what disguise he's in.
Even so, if he did, it's 9 perceptible.
Yeah.
Natural 20 aside, no one would have seen it.
25 sees a crank.
It's already cranking.
It's already cranking.
As you descend away from the smoking portal, more of your immediate surroundings become apparent. At the base of this tall spire, there is a bridge. Tall, rising above the endless cityscape on giant... I'm calling them stilts. They're not stilts, they're columns, but the way that they're tall compared to everything else is stilt-like. At one point, it seems to hit a large ceremonial-looking building, and then you can't see beyond that because of the curve of the horizon. Underneath the building, you can see that the bridge continues past, but to where the station's unknown.
And we are lowering down towards
Yes.
the level of the bridge.
You are approaching the bridge.
25 would like to, with a better view, attempt to look for the clock tower. At disadvantage, likely, because this is the second attempt. Yeah?
Do whatever.
I mean, if I don't have to, I'm not going to. It's a lot of buildings, guys. We stepped up from a 1 to a 2, so...
You've never seen the clock tower from the exterior. You have no clue what it looks
Yep.
like. Assuming that it's on the moon to begin with.
Yep. 25's looking. Not finding, but I'm looking.
Who knows?
I assume both parties are seeing the bridge.
Yeah.
As Carter, I would like to attempt to discern if there's anything on the bridge. Because
Is he the past or the future?
Carter would be in the past, and having dealt with Faust on the other side of a bridge before, being where Kyrie died, in his mind, this seems like the perfect trap that Faust would be trying to set up.
Roll Arcana or Insight?
25. Arcana or Insight? Insight, please. 17.
Judging
Rolled some
this is
nice.
Insight or Arcana.
Insight.
Judging by how Faust has been acting, he's been desperate to get to the moon this whole time. You see that now that you finally arrived. You don't know what it is he wants so bad here, but you've got a few guesses.
Would Carter be able to guess that there's cogs on the moon?
I think you've been outright told.
Have I?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever it is, the cog, something else, maybe both. Surely time is of the essence, especially with you on his tail. You think that he is very unlikely to have taken any time aside, especially if one of his goons started killing himself and he just brought him back, which is very uncharacteristic of him in one sense. I mean, it's torture, but he's usually more playful than that. He must have been rushing. You doubt there are traps here.
Okay.
Of course, you're not sure,
Right.
but given your characterization of Faust, he's desperate. Maybe not desperate. He's running. He's sprinting the home stretch, so to say.
Okay.
Kenji, we're in a hurry. Crank that soldier boy.
Ooh! Oh, much better. Oh, you!
Okay.
One armed.
I'm guessing we're not gonna have time for a short rest. Should we try to heal before we keep progressing?
For his sake, I believe we should try short rest. Short rest, probably not.
It's better to be late than dead.
Yeah, probably short rest.
That's all I have to say.
I'm fine with short resting. Both my characters benefit from it.
Was that once? No one. No, wait, no. You intentionally kept that very vague. And when I asked you about it, and I said, never mind.
Hey there, Nimbus. I think the party needs to rest a little. Better late than dead, I think. Don't you? Like, hey there. If we're
I think Yule's kind of cooking here.
arriving at what I assume to be a final confrontation against a stronger Faust, we're gonna need more strength than this.
We're gonna.
We also have to assume a worst case scenario where he has the cogs, so he might have the extras up his sleeve.
Up his sleeve.
Up his sleeve.
In Schleena's.
One last
Yeah.
rest.
Oh, I love sweet.
Do we want to short rest it up?
Probably burn all your hit dice. Undead bit.
And they'd be like, no!
No. I will also. So everybody roll their hit dice, and then I'm gonna throw out 2 heals as Carter.
And then as Thelonious,
Oh yeah, Song of Rest.
Song of
right?
Rest. Woo!
Yeah.
Hooah!
What's the average roll for a D10?
Average roll for a D10 is 6.
I mean, it's 5. Sorry.
Is it 5?
No, it's
It's 6?
yeah. Well, it's technically 5.5, but round up to 6.
For the table, Song of Rest.
You get 10 HP, right?
You get extra D6 hit points.
Oh.
D10.
Sorry,
My
D10.
level.
Per
yeah.
what?
Using average.
When the
right?
Song of Rest occurs, you
Oh.
just get an extra D10.
I will take that 9 halved.
Thelonious fills his loot with D10s and he gangsta does the thing. What is this called? Don't help me out here.
Make it rain.
Yeah, he makes it rain D10s. Thank you, Thelonious.
Golden Gun,
Alright.
no. Stop it.
Thelonious F-O-R-O-G.
Rest of hit dice.
I'm at full HP. Kenji's at full HP.
Carter is 9 under. 25 is at half.
Both my characters are at full HP.
Really?
Yeah.
Off of hit dice?
Yeah.
Is anybody in the stars party low? Or under max?
Tertius.
Ter-
Oh, no, you mean stone. Tertius is stone, sorry.
yeah, so stars party.
Kenji's full. He's full. How are you?
On what?
How is Nimbus on health?
Good. Full.
Full? Okay, then I will burn the spell slots. I minimum get to max HP. Warlock spell slots go burr.
Alright.
Yeah, I was good on my key back.
So
Sorry
is
about that.
everybody at full HP except 25 and Tertius?
Thelonious is not.
I can't heal Thelonious.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Drink another Chrono potion.
Get drunker.
Did you spend all your hit dice?
He had already spent some.
Me when the bar has no health.
It's fine. Well, I think we're fine. Tertius and 25 both still have all their
He was
hit
just
dice.
a damage sponge in
And
one
the
battle,
poise,
I
and
think.
we
He got
have,
hit real bad.
You were in some
Second wind,
unlucky position.
healing stuff.
I did the Second Wind and the Song of Rest halved, obviously, but I'm still at a little over half.
Yeah, I'm at that too. Or wait, I forgot to do Song of Rest. It's D10, right? Just extra D10 again.
Yep, and then just halved as normal.
Yeah, and then I'll pull my second wind out as well. Second wind is plus con.
Yes.
Yes. It's 22, half of 11 total.
What are you up to on then after the healing?
I'm at 70.
How many potions do you have?
I have let's see, 4 level 1s, 2 level 2s.
Because I have 1 level 3, and now I still have an Ichor potion and Troll's Blood and 2 level 1s. So
What does Troll's Blood do?
I think
Sure, it does.
yeah. And then the Ichor potion is also hit dice.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost as if.
I've picked up both of them and haven't used them yet, and I am more than happy to have them going into this.
Do you mind sending one over here?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You want one?
Yeah.
I think
That's my time.
We're in the
Here.
same place.
I'll give you the Ichor potion because I actually have 2 Troll's Bloods.
All right.
So I'll mark that off, and that should be 2 D4 hit dice.
I'm like FromSoft. I can do storytelling dragons.
Yes. Where's the item description?
There's the
So
flame attack.
mark that down before you
Yeah.
forget, because that is a very valuable potion for the 2 of us.
1 Ichor pot.
That's me drinking up your troll's blood.
No, I can't make that sound. I don't have any vocal cords. Alright, biatches. I got 139 health, but I'm ready to fuck up Faust. I do love that, having more HP than my other character and being just over
No,
half.
I can't do it at 7th level. Never mind. Yeah, I can.
How poggers
you're
would it be if I
generating
gave you the
that
Deal
Faust
Maker's
power.
gloves so you could do
I
fucking
would
ball and your spell could not fail against him?
Even if I do,
I don't know
it'd be
what
better
spell
for a more
25 would
thematic-
have.
cinematic moment.
That would
Healing
be-
Word.
Healing Word, it cannot fail on you.
Healing Word's the only spell.
Maybe have to go
It's
off
Healing
on
Word
combat,
and Light
no.
and Minor Illusion are the spells that 25 has.
You will be fooled by
There's
this
only so much I
illusion.
can do.
Yeah. I'll make it work if I need to. I'll get my attacks back.
We can do something. It never comes up. Naturally.
We'll make it work.
Ready, boss?
Short rest over?
You don't leave the cog yet. You use it on.
I'm surprised we got a short rest, to be honest.
If I can. Hey there, it's me again. Yule, you know, the guy who saw the Golden Path. Actually, Zeke saw it for me, and I'm related to you now.
Like
The guy who was revealed the Golden Path.
It was Zeke.
the piss
I'm
path.
just a
Do
messenger.
you think
Well,
Zeke
he revealed
lied
it
to
to
you?
you.
You went on the real golden path because he knew telling you this the fake golden path would put us on the real golden path.
Don't break him, man.
Frankly, that confuses me. But hey there, I'm gonna keep going anyway. And not a single one of those paths did you take a rest here. But I think it's important. Plus, we're kind of beyond that anyway. At this point, the platform has met the bridge. Do you begin your stroll towards the structure in the distance?
I have a question first.
Yeah.
So Carter, with his many watches, has the rate at which the watches are ticking changed, as in like time slowing down or speeding up.
As you approach the moon, the hands have begun growing stiller until they're both perfectly still.
Okay.
In addition to that, there is no longer any visible difference between the past and the future. They look the same to you both now. When you switch, it's as if nothing's changed.
I say we keep stones in the future, stars in the past.
Sure.
Just for simplicity's sake.
As you walk the bridge, Mo continues talking. Something interesting that I noted. Interesting if you're into obscure pieces of lore that might be useful in the approaching moments.
Carter is listening intently.
Is that,
Can you put his finger in his ear?
as far as I know, in chosen history, that's right, we have a chosen history. Hey there, you've been around long enough, we deserve it. There have only ever been 8 clogs on the planet. But there are 9 slots in the clock tower. Now, here's a little exercising thought. If you were, let's say, just casually, a Colossus, you forged a piece of machine, of God, of something, and put it in the sky so that all of your acolytes and their descendants could have free will, and you made a key, you would want to protect that key, right? So let's say you break it into 9 shards. You scatter those across the world. But you can't let all of them fall into one pair of hands. Not without proper measures. Where would you hide the last key?
On your doors?
Under the doormat.
If I could snap my fingers, Carter, you're on it.
I got you.
But here's the thing. What if your door was actually 2 doors?
A big doormat.
No.
And
Carter, come on.
Double doormat.
Come on, Nimbus. You're smarter. I know you're smart. You're clever. You figure this out.
it's a double door.
2 doors. There must be
2 doormats.
2 doormats. So there must be
2 pieces.
2 halves of the same hole.
attaboy.
Oh.
So, given what we know now of there being 2 time streams, the moon present twice at these 2 significant moments, there can't be 10 keys. Can't be 10 shards of a key. So the 9th must be broken in half.
So, I'm annoyed. This is Carter talking in person. I'm annoyed this is coming to me now. So with there being 2 different timelines dramatically apart, does that imply that this loop has happened before? Like way further in the past? Or are we partially living through the Colossus that just put up the moon in the past and it's descending now?
Here's what I'm thinking. Here's what I'm thinking. Did the Colossus simply isolate the 2 keys into a set past and a set future? And the time loop is simply making use of those set points.
Well, I'm now almost scared that the Colossus is still alive in the past where we are. Since the ladder is risen in the past, did the Colossus just open the ladder in this timeline?
Here's my perspective on it. The Colossus is trying to hide these keys, right? He still wants them in arm's reach, but he's big, so he basically stretches both his arms out one way. He puts one as far back as he can go this way, and the other as far back as he can go this way. This is the past. This is the future.
Imagine, I think I'm following that line. The Colossus is like a human, but we're all ants in a colony. At any given time, we only see a hand, a foot, a head. We each think they're the Colossus, but they're part of a bigger whole. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Except instead of space, the colony's time. Now, I have to admit, I had some hints from the Golden Path that this might have been the case. The key being split, not the Colossus being a being that transcends time. If it even does, as far as we know, this is just a giant time machine that he could go back and forth as he wished. But I have a feeling, distinct feeling, that whatever is up ahead, the doorman, if you will, is going to need some cooperation.
I'm just wondering, because looking up...
You had the vox block on for that, right, Nimbus? Perfect, thank you. That's why you're our Nimbus. You're always so clever.
Yeah.
Hey there, He's the leader for a reason.
Nimbus is the leader.
Here's my follow-up question. Your journal talks about the party having collected all the cogs before, right?
Most of them, not all of them. We had never gotten to, or not we. The party had never gotten to a point where they could fully shut it off. But when they were at their closest was when Faust threw everything aside.
Okay.
As if I remember correctly.
Do you remember how many they had, or did it depict?
I think it was 7, and I wish I could just open this book and tell you because it has a mind of its own and chooses to reveal random stuff that would have been useful way long ago, and it doesn't.
Can I see it?
I hand it to you, and it immediately teleports back to me. I can't just I can show it to you, but being magically bound to it, I can't be parted from it. I can try to open it and try to look for it. That doesn't mean it's going to give me the answers I want. But as I understood it, they had 7 and were on their march for the 8th one. And that's when Faust betrayed everybody because he wanted the game to keep going. But yeah, I can try to show you.
Hold on. Oh, that might be. I could have some unintended strange consequences.
Because remember, this is Kenji that's with Carter.
Yes. Okay. I'll pitch this to you instead of just doing it. But I feel like it's valuable to respect your thoughts here since it is your book. What if instead of someone else opening a page, you kept it closed? I simply reached in and tore a page out and searched for something that way. It would remove the page from the book, but it'd be an alternative way of someone else searching.
The book is threaded with silver.
Mm-hmm.
The only amount of destruction that's ever worked for the book has been stains, blood, ink, food one time. Never have you seen a page torn out.
I need to roll this because I don't know how I want to approach this. Carter's not willing to. Not willing to try it.
Alright.
I tried to roll fair. I was like, if it's under 10, he'll be willing to try it, and it was an 18. So it was a very much he is not for that idea at all. He doesn't know if it would work, and he doesn't want to find out the ramifications if it does.
Alright.
I will open it and see if it gives me anything new.
To your utter surprise, for the first time that you ever open the book, you've reached a blank page. Not the ending of a story here and a blank page here, but a fully blank spread.
While we're kind of sitting here when we start walking, I'm going to start...
I assume you've been walking and talking this whole time.
Yeah.
That's quite fair.
Okay, well, while we're walking, I'm going to start writing a synopsis of Carter's story. Basically, his trek through the time loops
What
in
does he
the...
put for his chosen number?
What?
What does he put instead of his chosen number?
His own name. I guess I will tell you this. A magical aspect of the book is in any of the entries, there is never a single name listed. It is only ever the chosen number. And shortly after learning of some of your guys' chosen number, I attempted to write 25's name, and it, for lack of a better word, auto-corrected to 13. Same with trying to write Kenji, and it auto-corrected to 2.
What is autocorrect?
So
What is IP address?
So I wrote.
Hey, I can help with that. Says Yule.
So Kenji, I wrote your name, drew a period,
Hit enter.
and your name magically changed to your chosen number.
Do you just show him?
Yeah.
You just show
No.
him?
Yeah. No.
You write Kenji. The ink comes to page and it briefly glimpses silver before flashing and spontaneously changing to the classic curse brackets in your number.
Okay.
So, writing my own name, I don't think anything happens.
Can't believe it refuses to use Kenji's chosen name.
If I look,
it's
if
really
I look through all the memories Faust dumped on me, are there any memories of me writing or seeing anyone else write in this journal?
1 second. What were you saying, Ren?
I was just making a joke about how the book's dead naming Kenji. Dead
Um,
numbering, I don't know.
You have interacted with this journal a few times. You've seen it a lot more than that. You drew a picture in here once, basically.
But yeah, so Carter pretty much starts writing out his story.
Oh, what does it do to your name? That's an excellent question.
I assume nothing. Carter is assuming
Turns
nothing.
into a frowny face.
What I assume is it essentially becomes like a wingding, essentially.
He is written
It
very
still omits
little.
his name, but it's like an error. It's like an error code, essentially. It can't find
Error
its lookup table.
404.
Carter is, the way I picture it, he has been very sparing about writing in the book, and it has been more of like annotations, like reading a chapter book and marking a note here and a note there of importance kind of a thing. But everything else he's been writing has been in his other 84 journals in his backpack. This would be the first time of writing out his story. Talking about Emmy chasing after you guys, fighting 25 in the Colossus, Kyrie's untimely death, but of her own choosing. All the shit that went down with Ripley, just everything while we're walking.
And that's where we stop the session, because Gabe's thinking.
Soon, we're stopping.
For the next week.
Don't worry, Gabe. We're
That's
stopping
a
soon.
month.
We're stopping soon.
I can play Sunday.
I'll be here.
Don't worry, Gabe. We'll stop soon.
Cold leaves.
I was just saying that as a classic Gabe moment where Gabe doesn't know how to answer the question, so he just ends the session.
I don't do that. Sometimes.
Also, I have a sales pitch. If we're coming up on the final session, I would, opposed to breaking it into 2 parts, I would rather do like a really long Saturday to close out.
I think
the
we got 2
campaign.
or 3 sessions. Maybe 4 or something's going long.
That's my vote. Is like we know
Mega session.
We know like we have 2
Order
sessions
pizza
left.
in.
Yes.
It can just be on the weekend because these weekday sessions are always like 2.5 hours.
Right.
Yeah.
No,
Which, to be frank, is like probably the time it takes you to get here.
I spend about as much time driving here as the session. But like my pitch is like a long ass Saturday where we pause halfway through and order
You guys
pizza.
need to have everything ready at once.
I would be down for that, but I'm worried about both his and just our stamina for roleplay.
That's why we have a nice little middle break, have our pizza, don't look at each other for an hour, and then come back.
Even so, we're not quite yet to a final session.
Okay.
There are a few things that need to be addressed first, which will be very soon, so on and so forth. But we are approaching the end. If you can't tell, because you're on the fucking moon.
I'm just excited to actually like close out a campaign. Every other campaign I've played has either like
Fizzled.
stopped abruptly or fizzled so hardcore that it's just like, and the campaign ends. The end. And it was like an hour session of just nothing.
Nothing.
Can we actually come back to the name thing later?
Yeah.
I have a few ideas, but I don't know.
I'll make a note to
I'll
pester
yap
you
with you
about.
later about it.
As this is Yule. Hey there. As much as I would like to continue this discussion, because I actually would, this is kind of my specialty. We're approaching the doormat.
How big's the
for both
mat?
of us, or just for one of us?
What do you mean?
Like both parties. You
Are,
mean?
are both? So are is
I assume we've been walking in sync this whole
Yeah.
time, right?
Are-
You still have the box block on, don't you, Nimbus?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
What I was asking is, are both shards on the moon, or both halves on the moon, in the same physical location on the moon?
We don't know.
If I were the Colossus, this is just me. Hey there, I'm not a Colossus, but you know, I could be. I would put them in the same place at different times.
So what's-
Isn't
Especially because I went to the trouble of making a tower that split the time streams
Yeah.
to begin with.
That's what I'm saying. What's stopping us from just grabbing one half and going and grab the other half immediately?
Go ahead.
Isn't Yule in a mantis body?
It melted.
Oh, okay.
Emotions, go ahead. Change your time zones. You're locked. Time has stopped. Your watch's hands no longer move.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot to point that out. We keep walking.
Yeah, I was pointing out. I don't have a finger. Help me out here, Nimbus. Can you point at the big building over there? Thanks. That's the doorman, I'm guessing. Looks like a large Millevar dome inscribed with swirling patterns and what appears to be sticking out at the top, a giant telescope.
Can we make like a snowman out of moon dust and let you inhabit that?
When we get to, so we cross the bridge to the tower or to the dome. Is there any semblance of like a door or an archway or something, or is it
I was
just?
getting there.
Oh, sorry.
There's a large door carved with the relief of a familiar pattern, 8 dots around a single one. Even more, this door is colossally sized. At ground level, approachable by people of humanoid size, there are 8 more circles, this time arranged in a linear row.
Carter is going to go put his hand on the farthest left
The farthest left.
to see if anything happens.
It begins to glow.
Begins to glow.
Yes.
Alright, I will try to communicate to the future party that they should pick the 4 on the right, and to this party that we should pick the 4 on the left, and see if we can open this across the timeline.
To your surprise, some of these circles glow without anybody pressing against them. Maybe. In the future, you 4 stay
Oh boy!
2 hands press, except for Kennedy. Unfortunately, has to use his 1.
I push extra hard.
Put your foot.
Pushing
I can balance that.
with a colossal booming.
Sorry.
You know what? Why not? Both feet. Hold yourself up with your arm.
I can do that.
The door splits into teeth. 8 down the middle. Vertical pillars that segmented rise up, synchronized, forming a V shape as they rise. A blast of air hits you. You hadn't noticed this until now, but the air here has been extraordinarily thin, almost as if on top of a mountain. You've just been too entranced by your surroundings to notice. But a dense, oxygen-rich, almost as thick as the planet's air, wafts out of this space.
Like struggling to breathe level of
No,
absence.
if you've ever been altitude sick, it was like that before the headache.
Okay. Just thinking for our breathing crew, those that do.
Alright. You stand before a yawning black entrance. Who wants to go first? Who is this?
Kenji.
Kenji.
Carter will follow.
Kenji, you turn to look at Carter, and Carter, you turn to look at Kenji. And to your shock, neither of you's there. Kenji, the only person with you at the moment is Thelonious.
Where'd you come from?
The moon.
He seems to be drunk.
Kenji face palms.
with the hand he has.
You both appear to be in the past. Thelonious, you've no fucking clue when the transfer happened.
Can we tell if we're in the future or the past, though? I guess
Fuck that, actually, yeah.
Without looking at
Time
the
streams
Earth.
are different, but they're the same. You don't know what time stream you're in, but now you're in the same one. Huh. Neat. Carter, you turn to look at the rest of the party, and standing where not your friends were, there's a new friend, Nimbus.
Who was here before? Oh.
Hi, Nimbus.
25.
No, Carter.
Wait, I thought I was already with Carter as Nimbus.
Oh my gosh, she's still here.
You're still here? Where did Emmy go? Car starts having a panic attack that Emmy's not here.
Emmy, where are you? You turn and look around, and surprisingly, 25 was there.
Fuck.
Standing where not your friends were standing. I mean, he's your friend, you know.
Yeah, where's Carter? I want to be with
Oh, my dad.
Oh, my dad!
Carter's having like a not very small panic attack at the fact that Emmy's gone.
Whoa.
Tertius will start moving forward as well.
You seem to be with your buddy Alistair.
I'm not your friend.
Hey, he gave you a good deal.
He did give me a good deal, but it,
I've been your ally every
Didn't
time.
last.
he was the one that I made the deal with that pulled me out of the loop, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that wasn't a good deal at all. Fuck you.
Yeah, he gave you exactly what you wanted.
I know.
You changed your mind.
I know. It was what I thought I wanted.
I've
It's
been
not
on your
what
side.
I needed.
I've given you everything you've asked and been on your side at every turn.
This.
You have no
No.
reason to hate me. Ever.
No.
Strangely,
You manipulated my feelings to the point where I thought I knew what I wanted and I was wrong.
he's gaslighting.
Fuck you.
You're gaslighting me. I won't let this happen.
These two don't enter the towers, they kill each other.
Strangely, Nimbus, your pack feels a little lighter, and Alistair, there is a burden that's been lifted from your shoulder. Collectively, the moth cloak and the mirror have gone missing.
What? No, not the moth cloak. The whispers gave me comfort.
Yikes. Who enters first?
25, honestly. He is not nearly as phased as Emmy would be in this situation right now and would just step forward. It's another day.
Emmy's the child panicking that her dad,
The
her
biggest,
mom
most
was.
secure male in the room has just walked into a building. I am following said.
Hey, Emmy, come on, we'll find your dad.
Yo, he's like the Walmart employee.
just the giant hand offering you the pinky to hold on to. Just,
Hell yeah.
we'll find your dad.
And Emmy, you both walk into the dark, yawning portal. That is the entrance of this observatory on the moon. The light only goes so far. It cascades in a slanted, round oblong shape. Dust motes dancing in the air until just at the edge you see something appear. Two bright cherry red gelatinous pseudopods emerge. The Genanax emerges from the darkness, looks at you. Little one, it is a long time since we last spoke. Turns to you. Brother, I see you're still in your flask. End session.
Well then. Ugh.
Hell yeah. I love it. I also like 25 entering first because he's the least phased out of the...
He's always in front of the marching order.
He's used to it.
He's the big man in front. He literally is the one who was the first one in.
Alright, big guy. You try it, it's so easy.
Sorry, Gabe, your voice reminded me of this.
I don't sound. I thought it was deeper than that.
It was a little bit, but this is immediately what I thought of still.
I thought you were intimidating, Gabe, don't worry.
Thank you.
A little less goofy than the floating eye from the Brack show.
Oh my god, what is happening?
Some crazy shit.
Wow.
Is that an acceptable answer?
The plot is twisting.
Twisting and turning and thickening.
I'm so glad Yule's back so I can give expository dialogue.
I love you.
Gabe using Yule as his new insert since I control Thelonious.
Okay. He's always been the guy in the chair, okay? From the guy with the scrying ability to having pretty much the most extensive magical knowledge in the party, I thought it made sense for his character to figure it out. It was either have Yule suggest the idea to you now, or have you find out after something bad happened.
Yeah.
So, I think there's more tension this way.
Good fucking session.
Me when we don't fail.
We never fail anything.
I just appreciated 25 getting the opportunity to be a health sponge.
I'm glad that you did. I'm also glad I got an opportunity to lambast you with extraordinary amounts of money. How much spell slots are our casters at, relatively?
I think I'm pretty good.
A lot.
Okay, that's good.
I'm out of first level spell slots. I have almost everything else.
I think Nimbus has like all of
Tertius
hers.
is listening to verse.
Both
Because
my
she's
guess
just
and
been
my
attacking
spellcasters
and not
have
using
all
her
of those
spells.
spell slots.
Good.
25 has most of his shit, but he is at just over half health.
I want you guys to be at the end of your ropes at the start of the fight.
Thelonious doesn't need spell slots. He just has lore.
He also has a finger on the pulse of the narrative.
What is it? Yeah, I was gonna say he's got
Narrative
he's a main
awareness.
character.
That's the true power of a bard. They have trope vision.
Trope vision?
They can smell cliches.
It's like spider sense.
Yeah. He's got the narrative.
Guys, I can sense a betrayal.
Who is it?
Oh my god! Oh my god, it's me!
Huh.
Well,
Judas moment.
I'm
Carter's
glad-
having a panic attack. Carter's freaking the fuck out
Where's
on the
Emmy?
inside.
Where's my
Me
child?
with-
Where the fuck is my daughter?
Why would the Colossus go to such lengths to hide his key?
Maybe it's
All
'cause-
the obvious reasons? Like, what kind of question is
Give
that?
me your key.
You don't want someone just breaking into your house.
Yeah, I
You
think
don't
I'll
just-
take this key that controls basically all of time, and I'll just put it under.
You don't just leave your front door
Lease
unlocked
the
with a
bank.
sign that says, please come in.
Unless. Never mind.
Yeah, I put those signs somewhere else. Ooh.
Exactly. Those belong in the bedroom.
Yeah, I think we have 2 or 3 sessions left, maybe. Depending on how long the final fight takes. And that's guessing that we, are continuing at 3 hours.
So when's our next level up?
I told you 14
more.
is the next.
Yeah, I know.
Wait, we're
I know we've had one level up. How about a second level up?
Yes, we've had 14. Can we get 15?
Second
We're
breakfast.
in second.
14
Here.
V2.
You get the 15 level up when the campaign's over. Oh, which brings up something I would
Oh,
discuss
spoilers!
with you.
Kenji survives, guys.
I've been long at a crossroads whether or not I personally believe that this campaign should not have an epilogue. I think that once you end the loop, assuming you do, it should be over. But some people,
Okay,
Yeah.
it's one person here.
so far, that they want epilogue. So, what are your true thoughts?
I'd be okay playing through an epilogue. I mean, I'm okay just talking through an epilogue. And,
That would be the assumption. It's a narrative
Yeah.
acknowledgement.
Narrative would be.
Gabe is
fine.
saying he doesn't want anything. He says once the loop's over, that's it. We don't. It's up
No
to
resolution.
Epilogue
Like-
is all our headcanon.
Like,
Yeah,
black screen, whatever you think
It's
happens,
over.
happens.
nothing will happen in session.
I would
no-
maybe nothing
Well,
said in
let me
stone.
say what the implication so far has been that your characters are always iterations of themselves. They're not the true platonic ideal in a sense. So when the loops ends and all history is rewritten, you will still be your characters, but they will be fundamentally different, and the world will be different. And I think that to describe that to you robs you of the mystery. Also defeats the purpose of some of the themes of what the campaign is about. But I recognize that this is a 2+ year investment, and that they are your characters, not mine.
I think it would be fun to just sit down and have a session where we just talk about an epilogue, maybe not being this is what happened, but just talking through
Well, this would be like the last hour of the last session would be the epilogue, pretty
yeah.
much.
I'd be okay with that.
I kind of agree with Gabe.
Really?
Yes.
Thank God.
I also
I knew you were on my side. You won't happen. Except for when you're not.
I would be content with that being the end,
Nothing?
with the loop ending and it being over.
This is what I was going to suggest as a compromise. I will send each of you a Google form, and you will write out what you think the epilogue should be. And if you want me to read it aloud, then I will. For your character specifically, not for everybody. Everybody else too, if you want, but I'm not prosecuting this out loud. And if you don't feel confident enough to write a full narrative with complete flowery prose, I will take the prompt instead.
I actually like that compromise. I'm gonna be honest. I like that compromise less than either option.
Okay.
What do you mean?
I feel like okay. This might be unfair for me to say. I feel like Gabe have if it's from what I assume, you submit one for every character, no matter what, right?
You submit yours for your character.
Yeah, or yeah, you submit one for your two characters.
Yeah. And if you want to write headcanon,
which would mean Gabe, no matter what, has all the information, and if he wanted to truly fulfill that, make it a compromise, he would never tell. He would take it to his grave. He would never tell anyone ever of what anyone else wrote if they decide not to share it. Which kind of defeats the point. At least I think not the point. Well, one of the things he's going for with his the Fade to Black.
They're not being an epilogue at all.
Yeah.
It's a compromise. I get a little, you get a little.
I feel like I would get less. I'd be more upset with that.
Would
I like the collaborativeness though, making the epilogue together.
Yeah.
Would you be?
Here's the
Gabe is merely the window.
Here's the long and the short of it. I'm not writing the epilogue. You're doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or there's not going to be one.
Well, yeah, that's what I was kind of saying with the, like sitting down and just talking through what the epilogue would be together.
I think if we do an epilogue, it should be along the lines of everybody writes the epilogue for both or one or neither of their characters, and then any epilogue that is written is shared. So if you really want an epilogue for Kenji, that
is what I'm saying. I'm saying if anything is written, it is shared. Nothing can just be given to one person. For Gabe, I feel like if it is written or if you make it real, it has to be shared. If you want it to remain ambiguous, it can be ambiguous.
I'm just offering you the opportunity to have your headcanon become real by the reading of one person. The minimum amount it requires for a thought to leave your head.
So that's going to be my vote. Is anybody who wants to write an epilogue for any or none of their characters can, and then that'll be shared. So Robert, if you want an epilogue for both of yours, then we would read that for the table. I kind of like the idea of an epilogue for Carter. I do not want one for 25.
Not even an end of credits stinger.
There's a reason, okay? And you know what it is. So I will not be writing an epilogue for 25, and I don't want there to be one. But I'm not opposed to the idea of doing one for Carter. But if you want no epilogue for for Thelonious, then one is not written in red. But if you want one for Nimbus, then that would be red. Kind of just whoever wants a Fade to Black for whatever character gets it, and then whatever wants to be shared can also be shared.
Which I understand the point Robert's making is a less coherent way to do it. There's a lot of mishmash and dissonance there. But ultimately, not my characters. Your decisions. I will adjudicate the decision and mediate it, but I'm not going to make it for you.
We can figure out more as we get closer to it, too.
I'm just bringing it up. Nothing has to be decided now. Just letting you know that that's the problem, some solutions, and giving you time to think about it. Both. Thinking about A, what it would look like if you did want an epilogue, and B, actually thinking about writing. I would also see if you actually want one.
Because I guess thinking about it more, I don't know actually if I would want an epilogue for Carter. I like the ambiguity of, like, I have no idea how his life turned out, because it is fundamentally changed from, like, the moment when he was a kid.
I recognize that it's unsatisfying to know the endings for the characters, but I think a major source of drama and tension for their decisions to essentially end the world as it is and make a new one, which is what Animus wanted to do too, by the way. They don't know what's going to happen either, and I want you to feel that. because your characters aren't going to know. They're making that risk and making that decision, knowing that there might not be an end, or the end might be different than what they expect. And the same theme of the campaign is that despite not knowing if there's going to be an ending, there's still meaning in the action. I think giving you an ending robs you of that thematic